Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Dying Light 2 for what is live stream number 8 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope you're well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on. Yesterday morning stream, we did quite a bit. Well, it felt like we did quite a bit. Following the main story, we made our way to the floating fortress where the PK are holed up. We also saw Aitor come back injured, and we set out to get the medication for him because I was a bit worried that if we followed the main story, we'd lose that mission because of it. So because of that, because when he come back injured, there was the main story carried on at the floating fortress, but a side mission popped up to go and get him the medication needed to help him survive. And we could have carried on the main story, but I thought that if we did, we may lose the mission to help him. So we've had missions disappear in the past, or one. I think we've only had one that I've noticed because we moved the main story on. So I thought, no, we'll go and do his mission. But there was quite a lot to do to get there, and in the end, we managed to get ourselves fairly close to where he was. To where his mission was to actually help him, and we ended up doing our first metro station. Along the way, I think we actually just about finished yesterday's stream doing the metro station, which is our first one. To be fair, it wasn't too bad. I was really worried how difficult they would be, but actually it wasn't that bad at all. And that's where we kind of finished yesterday. So we're still on the way to get Aitor's, to see a lady to get Aitor's medication. Then we'll head back to the Flying Fortress. We picked up some missions from the carriers, another group we'd just met for the first time. We haven't met them before. Let me just check the sound. Cool. And we also met up with the Huntress. So we've got her bounties on the go. Although, yeah, there'll be new bounties today because they're daily missions today. She looks like she's got a couple of decent bows waiting for us if we can get the points for them. Night Runner bounties are now becoming more active and things we've got to focus on a bit more. There's so much to try and focus on and clear and complete. It's actually, I like something that keeps you on your toes, keeps you moving. There's always something to do. I like games like that, and this has that in abundance. On top of all the side missions and normal missions to do, there's bounties as well. We probably won't focus on a bounty specifically. I think we'll try and just do them as we go, as naturally as we can. I think that's the best way. This is when I try and type and talk and I struggle with messages. So bear with me a second while I just send out a quick X/tweet or whatever you want to call the thing nowadays. But yeah, I'm hoping today we finish off the medication needed for Aitor. To get back to the Flying Fortress, the Floating Fortress, not Flying Fortress. There's 2 letters to deliver there. Main story mission is also there. So I think off the bat, we're going to have quite a bit to do very quickly. And hopefully we should move the main story on a bit more as well. We didn't really move it on too much yesterday because there was a lot of traveling to get to the main story mission before then actually doing anything that made any sense. So we took a long time to get to where we needed to, which was I think the dam kind of area. I told you I can't type and talk. So yeah, hopefully this morning we'll have quite a bit more story going very quickly, is my thinking. That's the plan anyway. Okay. We are good to go. Right, let's load in and let's go. I have gone on the mobile version today to add a few more bounties on because you have to look at it daily. Normally when you press continue it says with event or without event. I didn't do it that time, strangely. But yeah, so there's a mobile bit you can go onto, and that you can add bounties to. If you go onto it daily, it gives you some of the, no, it's not XP, but some points towards the bounty boards to help you unlock weapons and things quicker. I just need to remember to go into it every morning before we start streaming But we'll have a quick look at bounties as well today, first thing. Okay, let's have a look. So we're actually at the fisheye, was where we finished yesterday morning. This is us over here. We did the metro station. That enables us now a fast travel point, which is what we wanted. And as I say, the metro station wasn't too bad. So yesterday we made it all the way over here to the auto plant. No, we didn't go that. Did we go that far? We got to the dam. Yes, we've gone to there. We hadn't gone into the car factory, but we kind of made it here. Main story wise, after we went and saw the hag down, or the huntress, sorry, down here. I don't quite know what this is for. There's a bit here for the huntress which says Chapter 2 missions. I'm not sure what that's about. We haven't figured that bit out yet. But we've got to head back over here to Culver Island, try and speak to Margaret the healer. Then we can head north to Aitor, the floating fortress, deliver our letters, and then also do the main story. That's kind of going to be our focus. We've also got missions everywhere as well. There's a couple of missions up here to pick up. We kind of, towards the end of the stream, was trying to get over here to get this metro station done. So I think we'll focus on trying to get to Aitor's mission first to get that done. Bounties. So I've added a couple this morning. We need 2 more to achieve the bounty bonus box. I don't know what's in it. We've never had one before. And as I say, I think instead of focusing specifically on these, I think our best bet is to just ignore them and hope we achieve them as naturally as possible, because otherwise I think we're going to be too focused on them and not on anything else. But there's a couple I've added this morning. Meters traveled. Not that one. That wasn't what I added. No, here. Meters traveled by paraglider. Traveled by paraglider during chases. Valuables looted in muddy ground. I don't know what muddy ground is, but I thought I'd add it. They're on for 6 days by the looks of things. These ones are on for 5. And we've also got new hunter bounties now. These are the daily ones. And we've got the weekly ones. Night runner. The weekly ones continue. I don't know when the weekly ones finish. It doesn't actually tell us a date for the weekly ones or time. But the aim is to try and get up a level or 2. But as I say, we'll try and do it as naturally as we can. We did level up our immunity a little bit yesterday. And we ended up using different weapons yesterday because our weapons we had kind of broke, or didn't. It came close to breaking, so we chucked them in our stash because that made sense at the time. And that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, we've got lots of side quests. We'll try and do what we can when we can. As usual, our normal play style of clear as we go as much as possible, although there's so much to do. You can find yourself deviating away from the main story so much because there's so much to look at. We are nearly rank 4 in the top right hand corner. I don't know how we level up. I think it must be XP, but I've not really noticed it enough to pay that much attention, to be honest. And our kind of thinking was the electrical stations in the loop. We're going to give all the electrical stations to the PK. And in old Villador, the first part where we started, we're going to give everything here to the survivors. We kind of, I think that's where we're at, but I could change my mind. We'll see how we go. I'm just trying to finish my tea before it goes cold. There we go. After yesterday, we had a little break in the stream because I needed to answer the phone to the doctor. We now have the morphine patches. Hopefully, we'll notice a difference, and hopefully, that means we'll start getting back to evening streams again very soon. What I'm going to quickly do, I'm going to swap my throwing knives to the 14 level 1 ones we picked up. They do 5 less damage, but we're picking a lot of them up. There's no point crafting, I don't think. We'll just hold off. Lockpicks, it says we have 0. We had this yesterday. I was adamant we'd crafted lockpicks yesterday. We have upgraded lockpicks, so we'll craft 10 of those. Level 3. Hopefully it makes life a little bit easier. I don't really know. Oh, okay, actually it tells us. Lockpick durability medium. Force open easy locks. I didn't actually look at what happens when you upgrade it, to be fair. That's one of my concerns, or not concerns, one of my criticisms so far is upgrades. You cannot tell when you upgrade a blueprint what the difference is. So normally in a lot of games when you upgrade something, you see what it is now and what it's going to be. You don't have that when you upgrade a blueprint. If you do, I've not seen it. Whether you've got to press a button, I've not noticed. But we did manage to get a few headshots with the bow. We do know bow, you can do headshots with the bow, and it is a 1-kill shot if you get it right, which is a bonus. So we are heading to Culver Island. That's where we've got to get to. Don't know why it's not green. I don't know if there's something we've got to do there to make it turn green like this one here. Potentially. There is a safe zone green point, but that bit's not green. Culver Island itself isn't green. Yeah, I don't know about that. Right, but that's where we're heading. Obviously, if there's anything to pick up and do on the way, we'll have a look at it. But that's our focus for the minute. Is Culver Island. We have been stopping and helping people where possible, but it does slow us down a little bit. So we're trying to focus on what we're trying to achieve at the same time as look around and do clear things as we go as well. It's kind of a tricky, difficult balancing act, I would say. We need to unlock that up there to unlock the lift, actually. There's a few infected in there, isn't there? But yeah, if we can get up to the top of there, we'd actually unlock that lift as well. Okay, Culver Island is straight ahead. So let's keep moving. I'm going to try and get the boost from that. There we go. I'm getting there with the paraglider. I do find it a little bit tricky to navigate sometimes, but I think I'm doing okay with it. I just see someone asking for help there, but I don't know where they are. This guy's been burnt alive, we just need to untie him. I've got a load of enemies coming after us now. We were passing him, so it made sense to help him as we were passing. Get away from the gas. That gas is about to turn. I think we killed him before the gas could turn him, to be fair. Where's the guy? He's there. Right, that's the Peacekeeper helped. We do get rewards for helping Peacekeepers and things, so it is worth doing, I think.
Thanks a lot.
Can I reward, please? Thank you. I don't want to keep stopping every time we see a Peacekeeper in trouble, but I think the odd one or two as we go isn't too bad. Why has the noise changed dramatically? Right. I'm trying to focus on where we're heading, but it's so easy to get distracted and go, actually, while we're here, let's have a look at this. I know I could hear something. It's an infected over there eating. Okay, we should be coming up to Culver Island in a second. So I believe... we must be close. I've gone past it. How have I managed to do that? I've actually managed to go past Culver Island. I'm not too sure how I managed that, but we did. Okay, let's... Can I get up here? We can. There's me trying to focus on finding Culver Island. I've gone completely past the thing. Right, Culver Island is over this way. There's actually something to unlock just over there. If I can get up here. Ignoring that bit. Generator's running. This is a Night Runner's hideout, so while we're here we'll grab this. I don't know how I managed to go past Culver Island, to be fair, but I've made a mistake there somehow. Right, let's repair the generator. We are unlocking quite a lot of these little Night Runner safe zones. Always handy if we get into trouble in the night time, although we're not generally out that much at night because it just slows us down. We do get some decent XP for it, so it is worth, I think, unlocking these where possible. Right, Culver Island. I don't know how I managed to go past it, but I did. Is that infected there? I think it is, isn't it? Right, if we sneak up on this, at least then we won't get loads of others come after us. Nice takedown. We have got quick takedowns now if we want to stab them with a knife. I don't know if we lose the knife though. Them blood spots are always empty, I've noticed. Whenever we search a blood spot where you've got infected eating like that, they're always empty. Which seems a bit weird. It's like there should be something there. Right, Culver Island is just to our left there. We can just see it. What's that ahead of us? So there's something on the top of this building. I know. Oh, it's a dark hollow. I wonder what it was over there. Right, so that's where we've got to get to, just over there. So we should be able to do this. It's not really giving me as much height as I'd hoped. Right, we should be here for the healer, Margaret. That's who we're here to see. We did okay getting, like I said, I kind of got the wrong direction for some reason. Right, will Margaret help Aitor? That's the question. Can we get some medication?
It's an emergency. Somebody there?
Who's there?
I have a man in dire need of a healer.
She's asleep.
Will she be awake soon? It's an emergency.
Always an emergency. Like the time that young woman needed a potion to induce labor, and the guy who needed a salve for his hernia, and... what else was there?
What else was there?
Please wake her up. A man's life is in danger.
It better be. If I find out he just has a hangover, I'll
There's
wake her up.
definitely not got a
But
hangover.
you'll still have to wait. Haven't seen you before. How'd you know where to find us?
From the Peacekeepers.
Then you've come to the wrong healer. Get out. Haven't you all made her suffer
So there's an
enough?
issue currently between survivors and
those
peacekeepers.
Renegades. There'd been a ceasefire for years. They left us alone. And then, all of a sudden, they went mad.
So the survivors are
Where were
blaming
you
the
when they were
PK
taking over the island?
for the
For the
ceasefire
first
breaking,
time,
but also
we really needed you.
them being
And
asked to
what?
pull back and leave the survivors
You didn't
vulnerable.
come.
They're gone. I just took care of them.
I don't believe you. You're lying. Just to get what you want.
No, we did
Like
actually do it, to be
all
fair.
Peacekeepers.
We're not a peacekeeper.
Do we have a visitor, Gerard? I'll be there in a moment.
It's a peacekeeper.
I'm not a peacekeeper.
What does it matter? Is a Peacekeeper's life of less value?
Listen, you arrogant little shit. Your people call healers like Margaret witches. People fear healers when they could be helping people. Then one wrong move and you peacekeepers are quick to hang
So the
up.
peacekeepers in the past
So
have
you
acted
ask
against
if a
healers.
peacekeeper's life is worth less? It is to me. Worth less, far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm not a Peacekeeper.
The PK,
trying to
they've
help
got
one.
so many
All
weird
the same to
morals.
me.
You know, they need help from healers, but yet hang them as witches. It's like they can't
I'm just a
decide what
messenger.
they should be doing.
A doctor sent me. His name's Stephen.
Doctors shun folk healers these days. Using a folk remedy would harm his reputation.
It already has. He sent me to you against the wishes of the man's family.
Gerard,
Yes?
you said there was a man. He saved us from the renegades.
That was us,
Is this the man?
What's your name, boy?
boy.
So, you are the one who saved us.
Why is she not
We
looking
owe
at
you a
us?
great debt. And who is the dying man?
His name's Aitor. He's a high-ranking officer.
Margaret, don't. If something goes wrong, you'll be blamed again.
Blamed
But
again.
if this goes well, perhaps it's a chance to help more people.
She's blind. And I'm guessing the peacekeepers did it.
Blamed again? What do you mean?
The last peacekeeper to ask me for help blamed me for his own incompetence. gave his wounded soldiers the wrong herb, despite my clear instructions. And several died. Blamed it all on me. I'm only still alive because Jack Matt deigned to be merciful. Decided it was a tragic accident. He spared my life.
It took her eyes.
Took my eyes.
I can understand now why the survivors hate the peacekeepers. It's ridiculous. Why would they act like that?
Does this mean you'll help me?
I'm out of the herbs you need, but I can tell you where to find them. You'll be looking for a flower called the recluse. It thrives in soil soaked in toxic sludge.
Of course it does.
You will be able to pick it up safely only at night.
And at night.
Petals glow.
Could have guessed it would be a nighttime
But it's
thing.
not enough to simply pick it willy-nilly. Only the small petals have the healing qualities. Beware of the big ones. They contain deadly poison.
Small leaves, small petals,
Can
not
you
big
remember that?
petals.
Small petals heal, big ones poison. I'll remember.
We'll regret this. I assure you.
Yeah, the peacekeepers wanting the help of healers,
I need your help.
but at the same time blaming them when something goes wrong and taking their eyes.
I'm looking for an herb. It's called the recluse.
Oh, yeah.
The peacekeepers
I think those funny flowers grow
aren't
by
the
the
nice
canal,
guys
north
we
of
think they
All
are.
Saints Bridge. That's where I'd look.
You know, they're meant to
Believe-
be peacekeepers. They're meant to help the survivors,
Actually,
protect them.
I'd wait until night.
Oh, thanks.
Ciao.
But instead of just helping them, they do a lot more to them. Right, I think what we're going to do is head towards where these petals are, and as soon as we're nearby, see if we can sleep somewhere to get to night time, is my thinking. There is potentially a windmill there. So I'm thinking windmill, and then head there to try and sleep at the windmill, head there to see if we can get them at night. Obviously, there will be other enemies at night to deal with. But that to me sounds like a good plan. And we get to do the windmill along the way. I think that makes sense. But yeah, peacekeepers. Part of me now doesn't want to give peacekeepers any territory. Just give it all to survivors. Because, yeah, I can't believe they took her eyes. For something that wasn't her... Well, she tells us it's not her fault. We are taking her word for it. Admittedly. But, yeah, that's just horrendous. Can I climb up here? Okay, let's get up and over the building to make it life easier and we'll see what's nearby. There's a couple of things above here. Ah, where is he? Where's the guy who calls others in? You've got to stop him calling for reinforcements. They're down. I only spotted this burning building and get out of the gas. And I saw the burning building, and because of that, I saw the loot that's nearby. I didn't see the renegades until it's too late. To be fair, it wasn't too late. We defended ourselves fine. But yeah, I didn't actually notice them until after we'd already come up. And I may have been a bit more sneaky about it. Used the bow a little bit. We were using the bow quite a bit yesterday, actually. Worked out quite well. Bodies. Where have the bodies gone? Oh, there. Okay. Nothing else here, was there? There's a brick if you wanted it. There is something else here. What's this? Probably the scrap. There we go. Can't have too much scrap. There's a chest up there. I knew there must be something else. Grab the chest. So yeah, we'll head roughly to where the petals are. We'll do whatever we can along the way as always. But I'm not a massive fan of nighttime stuff. And it's to be fair, it's not because I struggle with it, although I do struggle sometimes with it. I think a lot of the time for me, I just find it's quicker to do stuff during the day than it is at night. Okay, we'll try and sneak up behind the infected here. Just because that way we don't get loads of others come after us. I don't know if using the quick takedown uses up a knife. If it doesn't, I should be using it. What we'll do, next time we get a chance at a takedown, I think I will check how many knives we have and see if we lose one. I'm just curious to see if it does or doesn't use them. If it doesn't, obviously we should be doing it so it's quicker. Right, windmills to our left here. In fact, it should be over there. Yeah, I can just see it over there, to be fair. So a couple of things to pick up here as well. I'm guessing this was what comes active once we do the windmill. Now, there's no guarantee we can do the windmill. I'm hoping we have enough stamina. We've completed a bounty. Mudman bounty complete. I think that's one of the ones I put on this morning. It does say head back to get your rewards. I don't know which one it's for. None of those. None of those ones. I think it's one of the ones I put on this morning. So this doesn't actually head to the outpost Pilgrim Bounties. Why is that one not showing up like the others? Why not unlock that one? No, that's just the online one, isn't it? So I don't think that one shows up in game the same as these do, by the looks of things. But the one we completed, I think, is one I put on this morning. But it did say go to stash to collect. Maybe just check the online one and see if it shows up on there. It's weird, just because it doesn't show up in the game, which I suppose it's encouraging you to use. It's not even an app either, it's just an online thing. Where do I do it? Dashboard. So it hasn't updated online because it's still saying we haven't completed it. Let me refresh. Yeah, it's still saying we haven't. Don't know. It did pop up and say we completed the bounty and then head to stash to collect a reward. So I'm not sure on that one. Right, this is the windmill. What do we need to do here? Okay. How am I getting up there? Can't see any way up. Can I just climb the pole? That'd be a no. What about this one? Yes. No? Okay. I thought for a second I was going to climb it there. No. That's a weird one. Unless I'm missing something, I can't see how we get up. Paraglide required. Oh! Okay, I can see the paraglider bits. We have to paraglide onto it. And this may be tricky. So we have to paraglide onto that bit over there. We did it. I wasn't expecting to do it first time, admittedly, but we did. I did not think I'd manage to do it first time. So because I think we've already given this area to the PK, so I think it'll be a PK building show up. Or will it? Oh, we haven't given it to the PK because we haven't done the electrical station in this zone. So we won't get any buildings show up. Yeah, no buildings will show up because we haven't activated the facility nearby. But at least it's done. And we get a safe zone from it. I've already opened these, haven't I? I think. We've got a parkour skill level up as well. I'm sure I've already opened these. It's given me them again after activating. I think it's done them a second time because it's reset it because we activated the windmill. Okay. So from here, as I said, we should have a bed here somewhere. There's a chest over there as well. There should be a bed here. We'll have a look at it where it is in a second. And then we can sleep till night time to then go and do the mission we're on, which is to go and pick these petals. And then, yeah, it's going to be tricky time at night to try and make sure we're away from anything bad. Okay, so here's my stash and stuff here. Okay, what we'll do... let's check the stash. I'm sure it said in the stash is our rewards. So these are the broken weapons we kind of just stuck in the stash because they're no good to us now. Unless we can find a way of fixing these things, they're going to stay there. It's a shame, really, because Last Hope obviously levels with us, damage-wise. But I don't mind. I don't mind keeping things. We have got the blunt weapon we don't really use, the antique hammer. It's actually lower damage than our clamp hammer, to be fair. So actually, what I might do is stick that in there as well. Anything that's artifact or above, I think I'm just going to keep. I'm really bad at hoarding stuff. And I think that's going to be the way forward for me. Right, what did we gain as a reward then? The ones with the little dots, the armor stuff, is all DLC and digital pack and stuff that I'm not using. So I want it to tell me it was something we achieved. I don't think it's here. There's nothing there. These are all the same. The actual armor, although it has a little dot to say you haven't looked at it, we have. The dot just keeps coming back. So yeah, there's nothing here that says it's from what we just gained. So it's definitely not to do with the stash. So I'm not sure on that one. There's nothing we can do. I just wanted to know what it was. So we need to go to nighttime, and then we're going to head just there. Hopefully pick these petals, see how we get on. Nighttime for me can be tricky, but we'll see how we go. We did pick up some new gear, so let's just check it against what we're using. Sniper mitts, there's no gear level, so we don't want to change. Right, so corporal gloves, same as we're using now. We're going to lose a lot of bonuses for an extra 2 gear armor. I still think the higher gear armor is good, but there's no point losing all the bonuses for an extra 2 gear. I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. Trousers, the ones we've got on a 3 gear level, they are 4. We lose stamina regeneration and damage one-handed. We gain 2-handed. We don't use 2-handed weapons, so I don't think it's a real need to change. That's the thing, this game hasn't really explained gear armor to us. We're kind of guessing at what we think it means. And again, I don't think it's worth changing that one. Okay. Let's sleep till night time and hope we can survive the volatiles. We have killed 1 volatile so far. We kind of cheesed it a little bit, but we did manage it. Right, so we are heading there. Obviously, we need to be aware of what's around us at all times here. So we're heading down there, and all I can do is hope there's no volatiles around. There's one down there. I don't want to chase. So there is one down there at the minute. Right, it is in the toxic sludge where we've got to collect these, isn't it? Where's my petals? Need to take them down quickly because we don't want anything coming for us. Can't see any petals though. Ah, there. Oh, we got one. I can see volatiles as well nearby, that's the only downside. Just trying to stay away from everything. Come on. Another one here. There's 2. There's volatiles the other side. Just trying to stay away from them at the minute. Just seen another volatile as well. Oh, I need I might have to use a booster for the first time. There we go. First time using an immunity booster. Right, where is my last petal? There's a volatile right over there as well. Can't see the last petal we need. We only need one more. But I can't see it. That one's already done, that one. Come on, where are you? Yeah, that one's done. We did that one over here as well. Don't tell me it's the other side of the bridge. Just trying to scan before we go too far. Can't see another load of petals. To be fair, if they do come after us, we can just go underwater. But I'd rather we just survive it and not have to worry about it. There's volatile there. That's also a problem. So there's two here. Gain those two. Can't see another one. It's going to be the other side of the water, isn't it? Where I'm going to end up being chased. None down here is that. I think it's the other side of the water. This is where I didn't want to go because there's lots of enemies there. There's my petal. We got it. We got it. We got it. Just need to go now. We have managed to get what we needed. Decide which medicine to use to treat Aitor. Right, so let's keep moving. We've managed to get the petals. We now just got to get back to the healer, I guess. I forgot we got skill points to spend, to be fair. Right, let's quickly spend that skill point while I remember. Where are we heading then? So, actually, we can fast travel now. Because we've gained what we needed, we can actually fast travel back to the floating fortress, hand this in for Aitor, and then do the other missions that are there. That's a good shout. I forgot we could fast travel there. That's the first time we used the booster as well, to be fair, and I think it worked okay. What do we want? We've got landing jump. Jump instantly from an active landing. Press R when you hit the ground of active landing. Okay. So you land like that and then jump immediately. Rotate jump I'm not too worried about. Sleek runner. Dart seems good. Whether I remember to press it, I'm not sure. Or wall run jump. Jump up while performing a wall run. That might be worth having. We've got here fast climb. Move fast on ledges when moving up and to either side. Let's go fast climb. I think that would help us more. Right, we can, as I say, we can fast travel. We could do one of these dark hollows at night. We have tried before and messed up massively. I know there's some nighttime missions we do need to do. Normally when you pick them up, they'll automatically send it to nighttime, which isn't a bad thing. I think we'll try and do some of them next time we're nearby. But yeah, that's fast travel to the floating fortress. We've got what we needed. Hopefully we can now save Aitor. We're in a safe zone. We're here. Okay, we've got several missions to do here. So Aitor is first. We're just going to find our way around this place. This is our bedroom area, isn't it? I'm guessing every time we fast travel, these get restocked. Can never have too much scrap. Okay, we've got to find where the Aitor's room is. The doctor, it's where the doctor's bit is, but it's finding the thing.
I hope Aitor survives.
Right, we're in here.
Most dedicated men.
I do keep scanning because you never know when there's something to pick up that we've not picked up yet. This floating fortress as well, I think it's a really good idea. If you keep you away from everything,
Ask for a favor.
I think it's a really good idea. I can't jump up there, can I?
What can I do if it's not enough for me?
Yeah, every game with this plan of floating fortress in terms of surviving, I think they knocked it out of the park because there's no better way of surviving. Hang on. Are these all... These are prison cells, aren't they? They're all prison cells. The PK definitely starting to make me think that actually they're not the peacekeepers we think they are. There's a lot of nasty sides to them. And although some of them mean good, there's a lot of others that don't quite have the same morals by the looks of things. Right, we're going to go and see the doctor and give him the herbs. I'm just hoping they don't blame the healer if this goes wrong.
If you need me, friend.
Because it's not the healer's fault. She's already lost her eyes because she's been blamed. Right, let's see what happens.
How's the patient?
He's starting to wake up. Thank you for your help. You can go.
Wait, what's going on here? You went to the witch, didn't you? To this Margaret?
Never met any witches. I got herbs from her. I want to tell the truth, but at the same time, she's not a witch. Never met any witches. I think that's the right one.
Never met any witches.
There's no such thing as witches. That's superstition.
She's a healer.
Witchcraft is a crime.
Please, just calm down.
What's happening?
We're losing him. Aiden, give me those herbs.
I forbid it. Keep that witch's poison away from
I
him.
can give him an injection to stabilize him, but it won't last long.
Did you tell her who the medicine was for? She killed his men. She should have hanged for that, but Jack Mack had Aitor burn her eyes out instead.
What?
Did you tell her? She'll have given you poison, I guarantee it.
Aiden, give me the herbs, damn it.
I give Aitor the small petals. We can radio Juan for advice. No, I'm giving him the small petals. I'm believing Margaret. We had to make a decision. I believe Margaret wouldn't harm him. Although I didn't know that he'd burned her eyes out.
How is he?
It appears the medicine is as effective as I'd hoped.
So Aitor's men were the ones that were killed because of his incompetence and not listening to her advice.
He needs his rest. We should all leave him be.
And he had to burn her eyes
I
out
won't be
as
far.
punishment. And yet she still helped him. She told the truth.
Looks like you had Margaret pegged. She didn't want to poison him after all.
Yes, seems that way.
I'm glad you picked the right
What
one.
happened to him now?
I
If
did
all goes
consider
well,
reverse
he should
psychology,
start to wake up soon,
where the big
and then
petals,
we'll
as
find
you
out
said,
who
the
did this
poisonous
to him.
weren't, but
All thanks to you.
we saved him. So we've got the Rage Booster, $1,000 money, combat level up as well. I'm glad he's okay. Well, we hope he's going to be okay. We don't know for sure, do we? That's the thing. Right, let's do our skill point while we're here. So, skill point wise, combat. What's this one? Parkour shot. Gain the ability to use ranged weapons while parkouring. I'm going to struggle so much with that, aren't I? Hold R2 during parkour moves to aim more precisely. It's an interesting one. What else we got? We've got smash, which is a jump down attack. Stab follow up. After stabbing an unaware enemy, automatically throw a throwing knife to another enemy in sight. I've seen that in quite a lot of games, to be fair. Block charge. Block projectiles. I was thinking block projectiles, to be fair, as our next point of call. Vault kick. I still struggle with the vault kicks. Drop kick. Windmill. Windmill just seems so unrealistic, doesn't it? I think stab follow-up. It's a good way of being stealthy, to be fair, stab follow-up. Although smash, I do tend to try and jump down on enemies where I can. But it's hold L1 to execute. Let's do a stab follow-up, and then see me not use it at all. So Rage Boost was a new one. Temporarily enrages you, increasing your resistance and melee weapon damage. Okay. So, now we've got the main story mission here. Before we do main story, though, I want to do the letters. We've got some letters to deliver,
But now,
so we'll try and do those first.
Real heroes. They always were.
My concern is always, since we know main story can get rid of side missions, I want to make sure we do the side missions and not lose them. We lost the flower one that we'd started in Old Villador because of it. Because we carried on main story and it just disappeared. And that was before we knew that missions could be lost. Right, there's a letter to deliver somewhere. Can't see where we're going. There. Okay. So we've already delivered one of these letters. There was 3 in total. 2 of them are here. 1 was somewhere we've been previously. There's 2, hopefully in the same place. One's there. Working your way around the ship to figure out where you're going can be a bit tricky, to be fair. Right, one's in here. It's a little boy.
Hello, I'm from the Carriers Guild. I have a letter for Barry.
Mom? Mommy! It's a letter from Dad!
Careful. Don't tear the letter when you open it.
I won't, Mom. I swear.
Bless you, Carrier. You made my son's day.
All part of the job. I would say the conditions on the ship aren't brilliant, but it's better than being out there trying to not get killed, I suppose. And deliver his letter as well.
I have a letter for you.
Elvis, good morning, how are you?
finally.
I'm sorry, sir. I brought the letter as soon
I'm
as it
not
was
too
given
bad,
to me.
thank you, not too bad at all.
I'm not upset with you. It's my son. Weeks without hearing from him. Thought he was dead. No concern for his father. I'm thankful for you, Carrier. At least now I know my idiot son is still alive.
So that's all the letters now delivered. The one we did yesterday and the
Driscoll,
2 now.
Job's done. All packages delivered safely.
Well, that's what I want to hear. Come by when you can. I've got something for you. Remember, you can always take the metro to get here quicker.
So we need to go back to him at some point to go and speak to him. On the job. Yeah, no worries, Elvis. Life comes first. You know, if I'm one of these people that I don't mind who's here, who's not. If there was no one in chat, I'd still be chatting away quite happily. Yeah, life comes first as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, there's definitely no need to apologise for not being able to join a stream. Things like that don't bother me. I find it weird that people apologise, to be honest, mainly because it is, to me, it's just different. But yeah, it's all good. All good. Right, work our way around the ship. So now we've saved Aitor using the medicine from Margaret. We picked the small petals. We kind of believed her. She was telling the truth, so that's done. Deliver the letters. We need to head back to Driscoll at some point to get our reward. Main story now can be continued. There's a merchant there. I want to go and check the merchant. I think there's a side mission to pick up here as well. Is it here? I'm seeing it on the mini-map, but I don't quite know where it is. It seems like it's nearby, but I can't see it on the main map. It's over here. So where is it? I want to. If there's a side mission here, I want to pick it up, but it's just trying to find out where it is because it's not showing up on the. It's not showing up on the main map.
Hey, so there's this thing.
I'm going the wrong way, wherever it is. Yeah, I don't know where that is.
So she agreed to go to the canteen, but I could use a week.
I'm not sure where that side mission is. I can't quite make out where it is. Let's see the merchant though first.
Shop here. Ready
Saw the
to
3-hour
start
video
yet?
that you done live. Weekend was good, thank you. How was your weekend? So we can get a better slashing weapon. The barcode machete is better than our current warsaw, and that's without any upgrades. That looks quite good. We do lose some bonuses. Not that that's a big deal for the damage it does. It's got a lot less durability, but that will go up if we wanted to. Blunt weapon, obviously we can't compare it to our blunt. I don't really want to buy weapons. I kind of either want to craft them myself or find them naturally. We did buy a weapon very early on, but only because we needed something, and because you don't find weapons as easily as you did in Dying Light number 1. I think we leave it. I know it's a lot better damage than we currently got, but I kind of want to either craft them myself or find them naturally. I think that does make things a little bit harder because you won't have the damage we could potentially have. Right, mission-wise, we are heading up here to see what's needed next for the PK. I'm kind of turning against the PK in some ways. After learning, they burnt out Margaret's eyes, and it wasn't even her fault from what we know. So, yeah, PK aren't as nice,
Don't just stand there. Come
respectful
here.
as you believe. The weekend was just Weed and Dying Light for 12 hours. Wow. Sounds like a very interesting weekend.
Know what this is? These
Have you
brass
seen the
knuckles
roadmap for
belonged
Dying Light
first to
and
Commander
what's coming up this
Lucas.
rest of this year, Elvis?
Then they passed on to Aitor. What happened in old Villador? It can't happen again. We have to save the city, Aiden. From the plague, from the butcher and his men. Whatever they're planning.
Okay. But over the radio, you said you have information for me.
Yes, but before we get down to that, tell me, Aiden, what do you need this database for? What does it contain?
So I'll get it up and I'll let's tell you what it says. So, where is it? What's coming up this fall? So, coming up in the fall and winter in Villador, new missions, co-op missions, board quests, replayable GRE anomalies, firearms. I know there was complaints that there's not enough guns in the game. In fact, I don't think we've seen a gun so far. So the firearms are coming. Tower raid, weapon repairing is coming. New enemy variants, knives and polearms, free outfits, text chat, gear and mod dismantling, new weapon rarity, new difficulty in nightmare, finishers, explosive knives and throwing stars, bloom on-off switch, and community mod support. And then the events and crossovers. Vampire Masquerade is coming in October as a crossover. Halloween in November. December, For Honor is also going to be a crossover with, and Winter Celebrations. And then there'll be the second anniversary event as well. But yeah, so the big things: October Vampire Masquerade as a crossover, and the For Honor crossover as well. Should be interesting to see. I think even when we finish the game, and we've got Mirage starting next week, so we're doing it on release, so this will move to evening streams. I'm looking for my sister.
I'm looking for my sister.
And then Spider-Man, the end of the month, we're doing both of those on release, so we'll have to put this on the back burner a little bit, but we'll try and keep it going. I think no matter what, we're going to have to keep coming back and seeing the new content and seeing what else they're bringing in.
For the GRE command center.
Once we finish the game itself.
Database on its servers.
That's right, no worries.
We have a common enemy.
We've got loads more to do in this before we finish.
The butcher's right
and then
man.
DLC.
He pumps his men full of inhibitors. We can get them both. I brought you here because I know that a few GRE scientists are hiding out in the city. We picked up the trail of one of them.
So we're going to go and get a GRE scientist by the sounds of it.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage starts next Thursday, so my plan is this will then go to evening streams while we do Mirage, and then Spider-Man as well. We're going to try and make it work. There's too many things coming out that means that there's not enough time to do everything.
Why are the former GRE in hiding?
It's a good problem to have, to be fair. And I'm lucky I can game all day long, whether it's recording or streaming. But a lot of people don't have that option. Whereas I'm lucky in one respect, I've got that. And even I don't have the time to play a thing I want to play.
At night,
so I don't know how other people manage with work and stuff.
And then everything collapsed. In revenge, people captured the scientists and hanged them from lampposts.
And killed the only people who had a chance of finding a cure.
There is no cure, and there never will be, Aiden. That's GRE propaganda.
Fine. What do you want in return?
What do you think I want? Maybe the same thing both of us want?
I don't know.
The city
We're
has
here.
electricity
So
again.
Jack Matt was the one who
Renegades are on
saved
the
Margaret's
attack.
life. She was going to
For
be
the first
hanged
time since the war ended,
for the
they attacked our
PK's
outposts in
mistake
the
with
city
what she
center.
wanted, how she was
But
going to
new
heal them.
possibilities have opened
Jack
up
Matt
for us as
got her
well.
spared,
Thanks
although
to the
she still lost her
electricity,
eyes.
we can fire up the biggest antenna in the center on the VNC
So I think in
tower
a lot of
spire.
ways, Jack Matt
Wait,
is
you want to
actually a
defeat the
nice
Butcher
guy
using
compared
radio?
to some of the other
In a
PK.
way, the
I think he's
signal
someone
will
we can
let me
probably
reach
trust.
a larger number of people. Communication between settlements will be improved. We'll
Aitor,
enlist
I
more
believe we
recruits that
could
defend the
trust, but
city.
after learning he
And
burnt
then
her
it will
eyes
be
out,
easier
I'm
to
not so
find the
sure.
surviving GRE doctors you need.
I'll do my part. But what guarantee do I have that you'll help me after?
You don't trust me, Aiden?
I haven't
We
been
don't
here
trust
that
anyone.
long, but I can already tell that kept promises are rare in this city.
I think I do
If
trust
we
him.
don't
Trust him a
find
lot
any
more
of
than
the
some other
GRE
people we've met.
scientists, I promise I'll get Waltz for you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in.
Good. The Butcher attacked for a reason. I want to make sure this city is safe, no matter what.
He's ill as well.
You alright, sir?
Maya will share our plan with you. Go see her as soon as you can. Oh, and Aiden. You don't have to call me sir. To friends. I'm
Yeah, I
Jack.
like him. I think Jack Matt is
Okay.
quite cool.
Jack?
I think he's someone we can trust and take his word for things. As I say, probably a bit more than we can other people. Can we get in here? Okay. Oh, cool. There's a bit of loot in here. Might not be anything major, but it's always worth picking up. I believe that's his bedroom. We just decided to have a little look in. Right, let's go and see the lady we need to see. She is in here by the looks of things. Just getting to finding her. I'm finding the floating fortress a bit of a struggle to navigate. It's just so much here. Telekinesis, good morning, how are you? Do you live stream or was it just a time waste? No, you can still complete the watch hours, to be fair. We actually started the channel mainly live streaming to start with before moving on to daily content and live streaming, and we're monetized now, but at the start we completed the watch hours really quickly and it was more wait for subscribers than anything else. So live streaming does help you complete your watch hours, even if only one person's watching. But also the people popping in, they may not say hello, they may not say anything, but even if they pop in for 5 minutes, it all adds up over time. And as it's a rolling yearly basis, yeah, live streaming does help. Unless you get the chance of getting the watch hours just by videos alone, unless you get very lucky and a video hits thousands of people, live streaming is your best bet. What kind of games do you play, Telekinesis? Right, let's speak to the lady and find out what the plan is. I did forget her name, to be fair.
Matt told me to see you.
Yes,
Maya,
he
that's the
wanted
one.
me to give you this. A little reward for helping
What
us
is it?
peacekeepers.
A UV flashlight.
A UV flashlight. Could come
So
in
we had
handy.
that in Dying Light 1 as
Thanks.
well.
You
Didn't really
said
use it
something
very
about a
often.
plan?
But handy
The
to have.
VNC tower. Now that the lights are on, we can use the TV antenna to broadcast our call for mobilization.
So we've
But
seen the
first,
antennas, but they've all
we need
been
to get
locked
to the
around the
top.
place. So now
And
this
that's
is
a
unlocking
long
them
road.
as something we
What
can
do you
do as
want
well.
to know?
By the looks of things.
Tell me more about this radio station on the tower.
It's the tallest building in Villador. It was once a symbol of the city's greatness. Now, a symbol of its fall.
Why do you say that?
That antenna could bring the city together once more. But anyone who goes up there trying to fire it up, guess what happens?
Nothing good, I bet.
No.
Damn right. The city's potential shining beacon is a death trap.
But
We're
why
hoping
is it a
it'll be
death trap?
different
What's
this
up there?
time.
What's
We're
stopping
gonna light
people
it up
getting it
with
to
UV
work?
lamps.
What makes it so dangerous?
A volatile nest.
Oh, that'll do it.
inside, so we think. It's the biggest dark zone
Yeah,
around.
that will be an issue.
Once, night runners
You're playing
tried to
Dying Light
take it
2 as
over.
well, are you?
They wanted
Nice.
to use the antenna to connect
How are you
all
finding
the
it so
separate groups
far?
of survivors. Give the people some hope. But they never even got close to the antenna.
Yeah, my
And in
biggest
the end,
advice when live
the
streaming,
night runners were
and this is
wiped
what I
out.
did right at the start, and I still do now. If there's no one watching, act like you've got 100 people watching. So you're always talking, always explaining what you're doing or your view on the story, that kind of thing. Yeah,
Wiped
never.
out?
I
You
think
mean
that's the biggest
every
mistake
last
people make. They
night runner?
live stream and don't say
That's the
anything,
problem.
and then when someone
Frank
pops in
had it
chat,
all
they don't say
carefully
hello. And I think
planned.
that's the worst
But
thing
for
you can
his
do.
plan to have
Our
worked,
focus
he'd
has always
need
been chat before
everyone.
anything else.
All hands on deck.
And that didn't
When we
happen?
were raided playing
Not everyone believed in the plan.
Ghost of Tsushima,
So there was a
we had to
rift.
stop playing
Frank thought
for a
they'd come
couple of minutes
around in
just so we can
time,
keep
but
up with chat.
not everyone came around after all. The plan went to shit. It was horrifying. Those who heard the Night Runner's screams on the radio that night still had
Yeah, it sounds
nightmares
like it
about
was really bad.
What happened to the group that refused to join the mission?
Split up, drifted apart. Whoever led the descent was branded a traitor, and the Night Runners faded into a
So that's why the Night
shameful
Runners
memory after that.
ended, kind of
We
thing.
shouldn't waste time on the past. We need our heads in the
Although
game
we know
here
Night
and
Runners are still
now.
around because we've got the one that gives us bounties, but that was the kind of the end of them
Okay, let's get going.
in a
Are the
proper
lights in
force.
place?
They would be if Juan from Supplies would just do his job for once.
I take it that he didn't.
No.
He's been playing hide and seek the last few days, and he's late. Getting on my nerves.
I'm guessing we're going to go and
So
find
look in
Juan.
on Juan first. See what his
Yeah.
deal is. And when you do find him, kick him in the ass. Tell him it's from me.
We will do that as well.
Time to act.
Okay, UV flashlight we've now got a blueprint for. And we now have a new Night Runner tool. So this, I'm guessing, is unlocked. Hang on, there we go. I knew it was going to, I shouldn't have pressed anything. It was always going to give us a tutorial on it. You received a UV flashlight. It allows you to repel and weaken all infected, especially virals and volatiles. In Dying 1, we didn't really use it. Maybe I'm thinking we're going to need to use it a little bit more in this one. To use the UV flashlight, equip it with left and then hold L2 to use it. Keep an eye on the flashlight's power. When it reaches 0, you have to wait for it to recharge. Okay, so it's not an indefinite flashlight then. Keep infected within the UV light cone until they fall to the ground. This makes them vulnerable for a few seconds. Use the opportunity to attack. Right, okay. So that should... Alright, so it's not a consumable and it can be upgraded. By the looks of things. Equip it in the... hang on. It's here then. Do we need to... we need to equip it. So, we haven't used the broomstick. So, broomstick is meant to be a gun. It's a homemade gun. Self-made gun, as it says. But they get destroyed every time you use them. So, it's only one shot. And then they're gone. Let's swap out the grenade. We did use them yesterday against a load of the bandits or renegades, as they really are, as they're called now. But yeah, we have the UV flashlight on then. I'm going to try and use it more than we did in the first game, but I just forget about it a lot of the time. I'm guessing we're meant to use it a lot more now. We do want to see the crafter. There's some side missions, I think, to pick up here as well. Although I'm struggling to find them. So there's one there. Let's try and find that side mission. Because I want to at least activate it. As it could be something we can do on the way to other things. That one there, though, that's showing up. I don't know where that is. It kind of feels like it's in our bedroom. I can't remember where our bedroom is, to be fair. But that's what that feels like. That's in our bedroom, I would guess.
Can I ask for a favor?
I just don't know how we get to our bedroom from here. It disappears, though, whenever I go outside. Although our bedroom is outside, isn't it? That's a weird one. It's like there's something to collect at our stash or something. I need to work that one out, but let's grab this side mission first if we can. It's downstairs. Obviously we can hear people in the jails talking. Obviously the more side missions we pick up, the more we can do on the way to main story and other things. It keeps us busy clearing as we go. It's not in there. Oh, it's still down the stairs. Where are we going? It says up though. Okay, well, we can go here anyway. This is main story still. Thanks for the likes, whoever they are. Much appreciated. E-Play, good morning. How are you?
Looking for Juan Raynor.
You don't appear to be on a schedule.
It's urgent. The commander
Do
sent
we have to be on his schedule?
So Monsieur Jacques sends you?
Jacques?
Jacques Mat. Monsieur Raynor is
French.
not here. I can take a message.
No, I need to talk to him in person.
I'm getting there, E-Play. I'm getting there, thank you.
Unfortunately, I can't help.
A quick update for yesterday as well. We had to pause the stream yesterday while we had a phone call from the doctor. We have started taking the morphine. It's a patch that you put on your shoulder, and it gives you morphine every hour, certain amount of it. It takes a few days to feel any effect. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully we don't get too many side effects. Although I will say I've already started getting the nausea side effect, which isn't nice. But I'm just hoping it actually helps with the pain.
Is he near any of these?
It may take a while to get the right dosage though.
Maybe I can drop in on him there.
But yeah, hopefully it helps.
I won't say.
I can never truly get better, E-Player. You know, my injuries are permanent. But we're just trying to find a way of managing the pain as best as we can. And they've finally, after nearly 3 years, they've finally listened and are actually now prescribing morphine. So hopefully, my concern with morphine has always been, one, it's highly addictive, and two, I don't want to be a vegetable. I don't want to be, you know, completely out of it all the time. I just need something to take the edge off the pain so I can be more, not active, but I just want to be able to live a bit better. If that makes sense.
Matt's not going to be happy.
So yeah, hopefully it works. Hopefully it means we can bring back evening streaming a bit more, because I can manage the pain better. That's the hope anyway. But we'll see how we go. I always keep everyone informed of how things are going. So
the one?
We'll just do what we can. Manage as best as possible.
Working on it. Meyer and Jack sent me to supply. Interesting bunch. Not like any of the other PKs I've met.
That might be because they're not PKs, Eagle Eye. Business is their true faith.
I see. Anyway, I can't track down their boss.
Juan? He likes to make himself scarce. Probably lurking around the fisheye.
The canteen?
The slick bastard's even got his own table there. Bribes the cook to bring him off-menu goods. He lives like the fall never took place.
I'll look for him there.
Good luck finding him. And good luck if you do find him.
Good luck if we do find him. Well, that sounds ominous, doesn't it?
Hey, you.
So the side mission I've been looking for and trying to work our way around the floating fortress to pick up, we've found it. Let's just I need to take off my marker. Take off my marker. I don't want to track it. There we go. There is another mission to pick up moonshine over here. We'll grab this one first. I want to grab all the side missions wherever we are. It makes life so much easier.
You're Aiden. You have quite the reputation, my boy.
Have we got a reputation, have we? I wouldn't quite say fearless.
The city at night, as if it were broad daylight.
You believe all that?
No, people are. It's the usual rumor thing, isn't it? People hear a small amount of what you've done, and it gets escalated so much. Next, you're flying through the streets at night, killing every volatile in sight. When actually, we try and skip the night where possible.
My boy. I have something you probably don't come across all that much.
What's that?
Faith. Faith in you.
Okay.
I'd be careful with that.
So, what do you need, though? Everyone needs something.
I believe that your strength, determination, and courage are just what you need to retrieve priceless treasures before they are lost forever.
Okay.
Before mankind is plunged irrevocably into the intellectual.
I'm guessing priceless treasures he means books.
Dark Ages.
Mainly because the mission name was Book Club.
Your books, then.
This isn't about dime store paperbacks, boy. I'm talking about the greatest works of literature ever created through the eons of human
existence. So like Chaucer?
The greatest thought pieces,
Enid Blyton?
philosophical treatises, works of romance, drama, and horror. All of which serve to illuminate and uplift humanity itself.
You just saw the Pilgrim Outpost news. It does look good, doesn't it? As I say, even if we finish the game, we're going to have to keep coming back to see what they keep adding and have a look at the new content every time when we do finish. I do like when they add stuff like that. I've never been a fan of crossovers, to be honest, because I find crossovers don't really suit games a lot of the time.
I've been
The
researching
worst
local
crossover I've ever
private
seen
book
was Assassin's
collections.
Creed Origins
If
with
I'm
Final
right,
Fantasy,
many
because it was
priceless
ridiculous.
volumes may be
But
found all
actually,
around the city.
the Payday
Of course,
crossover in
many
this,
of the
when we first
dwellings are
started, was
now
quite cool.
infested by these horrible
It kind of
creatures of the
made
night.
sense to a degree.
That's where
The
you
reward
come
was
in.
rubbish, because I don't want to
Take
use a
this list.
wad of money
Each
for a
title
hammer.
on it corresponds to one of the many facets of humanity.
But yeah,
Fail to
I
save
think the
them,
vampire one could be
and the
quite cool.
diamond of mankind will dull and shatter like cheap glass. Remember, we are not simply creatures of flesh and blood, but also of mind and ideas.
I kind of get what he
I am
means.
charging you with the salvation
I
of
just
the very
disagree with
spirit
how
of
much a
man.
priority it is.
Right. I'm
You know,
up
our books are a bigger priority than survival. But I do get what he's after. He's obviously loves his books enough. So book club is a new side mission. I just have a quick look at what it entails. I'm guessing we just need to find a list of books. Find the book in the first apartment, find the book in the second. So we'll try and do those as we go. So it'll be, you know, if we're nearby to one of the books could be, we'll grab it. As we've done with other missions, to be fair. So one is over there, one is there. So yeah, we'll try and grab them as we go. I'm hoping it's not like the flower mission in the first area where we lost it, because the main story moved on. That's my only concern. That it's so easy to lose a mission accidentally. Right, the crafter. I wanted to go and see the crafter because I want to see if we can upgrade anything. And then there's 2 more missions to pick up here now.
Why would you want to shop PK when I'm right here?
I'm coming to you.
Look, pal.
We're not really buying anything from anyone. We're kind of upgrading what we've got more than anything else. We've used the boosters for the first time when they got the petals to save Aitor. We used one of our boosters then. I kind of think we should buy the mods, the ones we don't have. Lightning. That's the blast one, isn't it? But I'm kind of been unsure. Upgrade wise, what do we need? We need military tech. 1 more military tech to upgrade the UV flashlight, which I'm guessing will be very helpful. We need 2 more military tech to upgrade the paraglider. There's nothing really we can upgrade that we use. We can't upgrade the throwing knives and the Molotovs or healing anymore at the minute. We need more infected trophies. Crafting weapon-wise, we could craft Last Hope or Gravedigger. So we've had both of these previously. They're currently broken in our stash. Well, not quite fully broken, but enough that we can't use them now. We can actually craft a new one. But if we did, we wouldn't be using other weapons, because that's all we'd use. So I kind of think we don't get them again. Otherwise, the variety of weapons you're using is going to be so small. It's like we don't really use blunt weapons. 2-handed weapons are too slow. The only weapon we really use is a slashing weapon, which kind of makes all the others pointless. Which also in my eyes is a bit silly. You kind of, whenever there's a choice of different weapons to use, you kind of want to be forced to use them. And we're not really. Yes, there's less weapons that you can pick up when you're out and about, but we've always managed so far. So yeah, I don't really want to upgrade any blueprints or make any of the, or craft any of the ones we've already used previously. The blade axe I don't think we've used. But again, do I really want to? No. I just think that's an area of the game that I think doesn't quite work, to be fair. Right, there's 2 new missions to pick up, although only 1 is showing up. We've tried to find one of these previously, and I've got no clue where it is. I think it's by our stash, is my thinking. But let's go and grab this one and see what they need. I am finding it quite hard to navigate in here, to be fair. It's above where we are, but I think it is, we've got to go this way, I think. So many little corners and little tunnels to go through here. Okay, where are you now? Over there. Oh, I think it's a prisoner we need to speak to. It is a prisoner. Let's speak to the prisoner and see what he needs.
Well, hello, boys.
It's him.
Last Hope goes insane damage on high levels. 7. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. Oh, so these are the 2 we said would help them get escape.
You tricked us. Okay, Joe, come on.
So we met them early days in Old Villador.
If you were him too. You'll have to excuse Joe.
And we said we'd help them escape.
The peacekeepers have methods for people like us. They say there's no electricity, but somehow they manage to find a battery they can connect to your balls.
So they torture people. We've learned now already that the PK aren't as nice as
I'd
perhaps
invite
they
you into
first
tea
seem.
remembering old times, but you're the one who got us in here. So get the fuck out and let us rot in peace.
That's right. Fuck off.
Yeah, Joe wasn't happy about them helping us, so we could help them escape. Whereas the other guy was fine about he chose for it to believe in us. I'm sorry it turned out that way.
I'm sorry it turned out that way.
Sorry? And what do we do with your sorry?
Whoa, what do you mean, what? Joe, you dumbass.
Jack seems like the clever one, and Joe's the sidekick. Potentially the muscle, although probably not.
Well, actually, how did you get
what
here?
happened?
Funny story.
Oh, not to everyone.
So they lead us to the bazaar, probably to hang us. We enter a narrow street. I sense an opportunity.
Did you?
I hit one on the head, the other on the balls, and walk. Meanwhile, Joe got stabbed in the butt with a pitchfork.
Stabbed in the butt.
3 days.
I told you.
That's quite good.
Okay, don't be such a delicate.
I will say the writing is quite amusing. Some of the things that people, the conversation you have,
with all the
is
different
well written.
perspectives and possibilities there. And what do we see? PK corpses.
Man, there were so many of them.
PK corpses.
I say, let's take their uniforms and put them on.
Oh,
so we
really?
can blend in with the crowd. And suddenly, one corpse starts to move.
Oh, wow.
And it's Aitor.
So they stumbled across Aitor and his men.
That's when the Blue Boys grabbed us and said they wouldn't let it slide.
But they didn't do anything wrong.
Wrong place at the wrong
Yeah,
time.
They obviously didn't kill Aitor's men and injure him.
What's it gonna be? Will you help?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna help.
How could I save you?
Well, we're dehydrated as hell in here. They won't give us anything to drink. Well, I can take it, but Joe?
Pitchfork in the
Nobody's
butt.
my friend
That's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Be human.
I'm guessing this isn't about clean water.
We're yearning for moonshine.
Moonshine.
Killian ran the best. We had this bottle saved for a rainy day.
Yep. Killian's legendary moonshine. The gas trip butterfly.
You wouldn't bring it to us, huh?
They want moonshine. As opposed to an alcohol.
You want me to run for booze?
Aiden, be human, Pilgrim.
I am. And you got what you deserved.
I said he was a dickhead.
Be quiet, Joe. It is human to err and divine to forgive. Aiden, I admit we've gone astray. But we are changed people. Please.
I disagree that they've been arrested for... I think they've been arrested wrongly for Aitor and his men. Obviously wasn't
it's not
them.
Ordinary moonshine. It's Killian's legendary moonshine.
But at the same time, they weren't good people anyway. They were the ones that were holding hostage the water in Old Villador, then threatened to blow it up.
What's it gonna be?
We stopped it.
Help?
Where is the moonshine?
Fine then. Where is this moonshine?
It's in a safe, in a water tower in Old Villador. The code to the safe is 14.
Now, my only concern is, obviously, we know main story can delete side quests.
What the hell, Jack?
This is going to be something we need to do, I think, before we move the main story on too far, just in case we lose it. I'm curious to what happens with the moonshine.
Just as we discovered Killian's moonshine, someone once discovered America.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You'll definitely handle it, Aiden.
We haven't been back to Old Villador
The
since we
year
made
of
it to
the
the
discovery
central
of
loop, to
America.
be fair.
I'll remember.
Just hurry up, will ya? Who knows what time our farewell party's been scheduled
Yeah, that's
for.
the thing. I'm assuming they'll be hanged if we don't get it there before a certain part of the main story, I'm guessing. That's something we're going to have to do. Right, there is still a mission here, and it's bugging the hell out of me. So, what I'm thinking... I think it's where our bed is. So let's mark up our bed for a minute. Let's try and get to that, because I've got a feeling that's the only place that mission can be. It keeps moving. My guess is it's where our bed is, like in our stash potentially. So our stash is actually outside here, I think, because we fast traveled to it originally. That's my guess, anyway.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar
Then take care of that
This is another crafter. What do they have?
Don't let the selection dazzle you too much.
Different types of arrows, shock arrows, exploding arrow blueprints. Do we not already have the blueprints for shock arrows? I don't think we do. We've only really used normal arrows, to be fair. Shock arrows, let's get that.
Who doesn't need one of those?
While we're here, we might as well get exploding. I probably won't use the exploding ones, but it's always handy to have. Can we upgrade the blueprint? No. There's no option. I thought there'd be an option to upgrade the blueprint for the arrows, but it doesn't seem like there is. Strangely. Yeah, I thought there'd be... Why can't I upgrade the blueprint? That's weird. I thought we'd be able to.
Make sure you stop
Well,
back.
we've gained the blueprint for arrows then. So we can now craft... We could already craft infected arrows. We haven't used them really, to be fair. We have got some shock arrows, but we can now craft them with wiring. Fire arrows, we've got some, we don't really use them. Lacerating arrows again, we don't really use them. We've just really used plain arrows the whole time. Okay. Let's get to where our... See, I don't think our stash is going to be where this mission is, but I don't know, it's really weird. Am I going the wrong way? No, our bedroom's over here by the looks of things. So as I say, there is a mission that keeps showing up and I don't know where it is. And I thought it was in here. Now it's telling me to go this way. Right, our bed is over there supposedly. How do I get to that? So our stash is in there. Where's the... Oh, there. No, that's not the door. But the mission's not there. I don't know where that mission is, and it's bugging me that I can see it on the mini-map, but can't get to it. I can fast travel and would be automatically there. I don't get it. I don't understand why that is. Right, anyway, we're just wasting time. Let's actually go and do something. So, where are we heading? Main story-wise, we need to talk to Juan at the canteen, which is over here. We can fast travel there, to be fair. We've also got the mission over here for the moonshine. I think we should go and do moonshine. As I say, my concern is we're going to lose that mission if we don't do it sooner rather than later. So let's go and collect their moonshine. We can fast travel back to the Holy Trinity metro station. And then we can get across here and do this. There are some other... We've still got the ultimate... To be fair, we should go and do that as well. We haven't been back to Old Villador since we made it to the central loop. Might actually better fast travelling to there. To be fair. There's a windmill to do as well. That's DLC, so we can ignore that. Okay, I think that's what we do. I don't want to lose the missions because of the main story. So we're going to fast travel to main terminal station. We'll go and do moonshine. And then we may do the ultimate weapon. Then go back.
Matt? What's up?
I wanted to officially thank you. Aitor's back on his feet. If it wasn't
Oh,
for
nice.
you, he'd still be in a coma. Or worse.
I'm glad he's better.
Me too. Only he knows what happened in Old Villador. And soon, thanks to you, I'll know as well. Over and out.
So Matt is up and about. He's not brilliant, but he's alive because we helped. Is there anything in here? This is a bathroom. I'm just curious. There's a door you can open, so I wonder what was in here. Nothing by the looks of things. Right, moonshine. That's where we're heading. Is it daytime or nighttime outside? Is it nighttime as well? No, day's coming. So it's nearly daytime. Obviously the concern is don't do that, no! I didn't even look what we had on. I wanted to heal before we head outside. So daytime is coming. I didn't heal very much. Oh, this is the level 1 healing, I think. We keep picking up. There we go. No volatiles around, at least. That we can see anyway. Doesn't mean they're not here. We may still have a fire in our hands if we bump into a volatile accidentally here. Can't see any though. I know daytime is coming, so I don't know if that's why there's not many around. There's a chest in there. Let's keep moving. It's so easy to get distracted and go out to other places. How did I okay, somehow I did an encounter without doing an encounter and beat it and got what we needed. Not too sure how that happened, but it did. Okay, nighttime bonus. It's the first time we're able to actually use this in Old Villador because we've not been back here since we gained that. We'll do that bounty, I think, quite naturally, the actual using that as we go. Right, the moonshine is meant to be in there. So obviously we just need to find our way up. See, this was part of the flower mission, but we can't, it just disappeared after the main story, annoyingly. I'm annoyed at that, because we spent a bit of time trying to do that mission as well. Right, we can't go in there, we need to go up, don't we? Can I not climb up there? Can't. We climbing up? No. I'm on a ledge. This probably isn't the right way of doing this, to be fair. I thought we could climb up the... No, we can't climb up there. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong way of doing this, I think. Might have to find a safer way of getting up. Drop down. Right, if I remember, it was in here, weren't it? The jumping to different areas to get up. Climb up. Okay, so moonshine in theory is in here. Lockpick hard. We've got upgraded lockpicks now as well. Doesn't mean it's going to make life any easier for some of these. There we go. To be fair, that did seem a little bit easier than before. UV bar. It's in the lever. There's a I don't have the code for the safe. I've got no clue what that code is, and I'm guessing my moonshine's in there. Okay. I'm gonna close. Are they stupid enough to leave the code anywhere? I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the code for it. But I'm guessing the moonshine is in there. That's annoying, isn't it? Okay. We need a code. I don't think we've picked anything up that would give us the code. Is there anything to do with them? Note to Aiden. Hunting grounds. No. No. These safe codes are already used. Don't think we've got anything with a code. So what could the code be? There's got to be a clue somewhere, hasn't there? Just double checking it's not on something. Okay, what could their code be? Nothing in here, is that? Can't. There's got to be a clue, and it's just I don't know where it is. Year of America's discovery. I don't even know when that was. Is that what you think the code is? They told you while you were speaking to them. I completely missed that then. How did I miss that? So it's meant to be the year of America's discovery. So that, I don't know when that is. When was America discovered? I completely missed that for some reason then. 1492. I don't know how I missed that then. Even when I'm talking, I'm trying to pay as much attention to what's being said as possible. But yeah, I'm completely missed that then. Elvis, legend, thank you very much. Much appreciated. There we go, we have the item needed for the quest.
The gas strip butterfly. Legendary Killian's moonshine. May it actually improve Jack and Joe's mood.
Right, so we need to take that back at some point before moving the main story. I wanted to see this mission here. This is the ultimate weapon. We gained this mission very early days. We paid him money as well to do this. It was a monk who promised us with his guidance we'd find the most powerful weapon in the world. Let's go and have a look where it is. It's on top of the viaduct. So let's head there and just go and have a look at it. It may be nothing. It may be something quite cool. I'm just not sure. But let's at least go and give it a go and see what it is. And if it ends up being nothing, we've lost a bit of time and that's about it. There's an encounter down there, isn't there? We've kind of gone past the encounter. We could stop and fight, but if anything, fighting becomes a waste of time. It just slows you down more than anything else. Right, where are we going to get to? It says below, but then I thought it was on top of the viaduct, which is over there. Let's have a look, see if we can see it. So we're heading up to there. Is there anything else here we haven't marked up yet? I don't think there is. Okay. So there'll be a way of climbing up the viaduct, is my guess. Just make out some structures and stuff to climb over there, to be fair. 5,000 meters we need to travel with the paraglider for the bounty. Sounds quite easy actually, but I don't think it's going to be. Okay. Obviously we need to climb up. I'm guessing over here. Let's have a look. Always appreciate Elvis. Okay, there's a rope there to swing on. What from there? Oh, that was a bit silly of me. Let's try that again, shall we? I say we could fight, but I think if anything, fighting does become a bit of a waste of time at times, and it's just easier to keep moving. Right, do we swing across to the rope, and then we head into that left yellow bit there, I think. Unless we can get up there any other way. I do love a good decapitation. A good decapitation is very good. We are about to be attacked though because of it. Here. Fell off. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. We did. Perfect. I do worry sometimes about some of the parkour, mainly because I end up panicking and jumping too much. But actually that went okay. Right, let's grab everything that's here before we grab the chest. I'm kind of curious to what's going to be in it, to be fair. I think that's everything. Got a bit of health there as well, that we can craft. What is inside? What is this ultimate weapon going to be?
And where's this weapon?
Not there.
That nutjob has some splaining to do.
Of course. Of course. It's not there. He stole her money, more than likely. So where is he now? So he's over there. We could fast travel there, to be fair. Although from here we can probably paraglide quite a way. Let's paraglide towards him over there. Because we need the distance on the paraglider for the bounty anyway. And I need more practice with the paraglider, I think. It is more, for me, practice on using it. We can't, obviously, there's no things in Old Villador to get us high again, like there is in the loop. So that's obviously going to make paragliding a little bit more difficult. Right, where is the monk? We'll keep going until we find him.
Damn renegades will start at nothing. One day they might just blow up a dam and flood the entire city.
Anything here? There's something we haven't activated. There's no buildings here, which I think will be. So there might be the windmill there. We've done it though. We've already got the rewards, so I don't know why there's no buildings here. Although there's a guy under construction, he says. I think that's to do with the alignment, isn't it? So they're building bits and pieces. If you align with them, you get more. So we've got to get up there by the looks of things. There's a lift over there. Let's use the lift. As I say, we could fight and we could gain XP by fighting. But a lot of the time, it's just a waste of. It slows you down. It's not a waste of time because you gain combat XP and stuff, but it does slow you down massively.
Talk to someone about this.
Whereas just moving on makes more sense. Anything you want to buy? No. Not by the looks of it. The mines look quite cool. We've not really used them actually, to be fair.
Thanks, man.
Okay, monk is down here. What's he going to say for himself? We paid him 200
Before
coins.
You say, what's a con job but a shiny stone to a simpleton? I'll knock it out of your...
Whence comes such anger?
Wait, whence? I climbed like an idiot to the top of the viaduct for nothing.
Don't you see? You've gained the most powerful weapon after all. It's perseverance.
Seriously?
What?
The most powerful weapon in the world is perseverance, which you displayed when you climbed to the very top.
And I paid you for that? Give me my money back.
Perseverance will overcome the greatest difficulties, and lack of it will destroy.
He is right, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's the most powerful weapon, but he is right as well. Perseverance is a big deal. If you persevere, rather than giving up, you do achieve more. I get that.
Would you sacrifice your perseverance just
silly.
to get your money back?
I demand a refund. He can have the money.
Well,
it's not like we're struggling for money or anything.
You put it that way.
And we've only ever sold
I guess I have learned something.
A load of valuables right at the start of the game, and that's it. We've got like 30,000 worth of valuables that we never sell, but then we never buy anything. But yeah, the ultimate weapon, side quest complete. It wasn't quite what we believed it to be. It turned out to be perseverance as the ultimate weapon. That's quite cool. I like that. What's that there? That's a Sparker card, isn't it? While we're here, let's grab that one as well. We're nearby. It makes sense. So we'll grab that while we're here. Then we'll fast travel. What we got over here? The Runaways. I'm not too worried about that one. We'll go and grab the Sparker card because we're nearby. Then after that, we'll fast travel back to here, hand in the moonshine. and then we'll head out. Main story is back at the fisheye. Yeah, the fisheye canteen. We'll head there. As I say, it's more about not losing missions like we did before, because main story continued. We learned our lesson the hard way. I wanted to see the outcome of the flower and who really was at fault, and we won't know now because we lost the mission. There is a container nearby. I'm guessing it's in a dark zone. Oh no, it's in one of those fight areas, so we have to come back at night and fight something inside that arena, and then we get the thing there. We do need to do those, to be fair. Someone's in trouble as well. I can hear them. Can't see them, but I can hear someone's in trouble. It's over there. Right, we're heading over there for the Sparker card. I didn't think I was going to... I messed that jump up. I didn't even jump, I don't think. Hence why we fell a little bit. But the skill of being able to grab onto something does help. So Sparker card... Where is it? It's in a building over there, isn't it? Don't tell me that's a Dark Hollow. It is a Dark Hollow. Okay. Dark Hollows aren't too bad, to be fair.
Something fucking stung me.
A what? A bee?
Damn it.
I do like me coming across these people and just listening to them.
Oh, it was probably just a bee.
More like a hornet.
Don't be such a baby.
Come on, this fucking hurts.
Quit your bawling, you big baby. Relax, I have something for that.
Ointment? Thanks. Glad one of us is prepared.
Feel better then?
The little mini stories you listen to are quite amusing.
Don't get too pleased with yourself. But thanks all the same.
That's quite cool. Obviously, we want to get into here without causing too much of a ruckus. I may have already caused the ruckus, to be fair. Something we've not tested yet, something we do need to test, is if we use a knife to stab these during a takedown, do we lose a throwing knife? Oh, something I wanted to test out, we haven't actually figured it out yet. And that wasn't the Dark Hollow I was trying to get into either. I just got myself in a little bit of a situation. We do need mutation still, to be fair. I could be here forever though, taking down a load of these. Right. I'm going to finish you off and then we'll get into this Dark Hollow. Right. We didn't give that many mutations, to be fair. So Dark Hollow is to our right. That's not the way in though. Climb up here. I think there's a way up over here. This may be the wrong time to do it though during the day. I just want the Sparker card though. Just because we're here. How do we get in is the question. Over here. So are these ones the ones you're not meant to do during the day? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Where's the entrance? There's the entrance. Okay, let me just see. Some of these you can do during the day. High density of the infected during the day. We have tried to do these previously, and actually there's volatiles inside. Let's drop down. Let's have a look at it, and maybe we need to come back at night. Yeah, it does tell us we need to come back at night. So there's volatiles in there already. This is probably a really bad decision to do this during the day. And I think we leave it for the time being. I don't think there's anything to pick up in that. We go and give the moonshine in. That's that mission done at least. Yeah, this is something we need to come back and do at night. So let's go and do the moonshine. That's that done. Keep going, doing stuff in the central loop. Just trying to make sure we are completing things along the way and, you know, keeping stuff moving without losing missions, which is my big concern. So let's hand them the moonshine because we don't want them to get hanged before they get a good drink inside them. There was a mission on the minimap here, wasn't there? Where's my stash? See, we did complete a bounty earlier and it said get the reward from your stash, and I don't know what the reward is. That's the thing. I haven't noticed the reward. Definitely nothing still there, is there? So I'm not too sure what that is, to be fair. That's something I don't understand. I'm sure that's what the bounty said, unless the bounty meant we could go and speak to someone, but I don't know.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take
Okay. Go and give these guys the moonshine, and then we'll crack on with other stuff. Obviously, the fish eye's the focus, I think, because of the main story. But yeah, I felt this was a mission that we would lose because they're waiting to stand trial to a degree. So I did feel this mission was one we could lose quite easily if we're not careful. Right, here they are.
I have the moonshine.
Are we going to get in trouble for giving them moonshine, I wonder?
Finally. I hope it helps you.
Oh, it will.
They're going to use it to escape. They're not going to use it to drink.
Caught drinking it, or they'll flog you.
They're going to use it to escape.
We can go fly a kite now.
Why's that?
Doesn't matter. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, that's
Take care, Pilgrim.
That's their way
You
of
too.
escaping. I guarantee it. But it's mission complete. We'll gain the XP for doing it. I kind of want to see them escape, but they're just standing there. I've got a feeling that's what that's for. Right, where are we going? So obviously we could get out of here and just travel manually. That's something we could do, or we can fast travel, which makes more sense. We've got there's missions here to pick up as well at some point. There's so much you could potentially do. That's the problem. Right, let's fast travel to the canteen. There's a mission to pick up, to kill or not to kill, and welcome on board. We've got to go and see Juan as well. So let's do that. I still don't know whose bounty we completed. Otherwise, I'd go and speak to them and see if we get a reward or something from them. Why is that flashing? Oh, it's because it's our bed and stuff, isn't it? Got to keep checking the bin for scraps. Right. 1.2 kilometers away. What? Why is it? What mission have I got? Oh, I've got the matchmaker on, that's why. I was trying to work out what mission we had on and why it's telling me it's 1.2 kilometers away. No, main story, Juan at the canteen and pick up the other mission is the plan. I always forget how to get out of here. So this was the metro station we did yesterday at the end of the stream. To be fair, it wasn't too bad. We managed to do it. It was fairly simple. We stayed away from anything too bad. We did do a few takedowns on the way, but generally it's fairly simple to complete. And we learned that if you do the electricity points first, the electrical stations, it actually makes the metro stations easier, from what it said. Well, as I say, there is a side mission to pick up here, which we'd like to grab before main story, if we can. But they may be both in the same place. Right, one is there. I think the side mission's in there as well. Yeah, side mission's in there as well. Okay, one is there. But the side mission down here is here. Let's see what this is.
You got a problem?
Yeah, but too dangerous to pull anyone else into.
Come on, just out with it already.
Okay. Have a seat. I'll tell you the whole story. Name's Paul. I run a damn good scavenger team. Me and Daisy are in charge. Her son Fitz is our second. Recently, some assholes moved into our territory, trying to push us out. Avery and Francis. You heard of them?
No.
Well, they're bad fucking news. Daisy went to talk to him to be neighborly.
Our neighbors beat her and broke her hand. It could have been worse.
What? Really?
Even after that, we were willing to talk. I mean, we're not fighters.
I think you need to be.
Took the crew with him for another meeting yesterday. They never came back. And I don't know what to do.
Go over there and
I need
shoot
to
them all.
find them.
No, I'm kidding.
I need to know what happened.
So we're going to have to go and see what happened,
Okay, I
aren't
can
we?
take a look. Where do I start?
You're a godsend. The team must have left from our staging area. Back in the day, it was called the Incubate Building near Goldstone Loans. The signs are still up, so you shouldn't have trouble finding it.
So we'll try and do that on the way to
Just
other
take a look.
things as well.
I'll make it worth your while. Promise.
I'll check it out, and we'll see.
I think some people just need to be more aggressive. You know, whenever scavenger teams come near your territory, you need to put your foot down. Right, this should be Juan, hopefully.
Juan Raynor?
You lost, man? We didn't call for a waiter.
I've got orders to find you, from Meyer and the commander. And my name's...
I know who you are, Aiden. After that bang-up with the Renegades, half the canteen wants to name their most precious offspring after
Oh,
you.
so nice of them.
Including Vinny here. But
How many Aidens do we need, though?
interrupted our meal. State your purpose in one sentence, then please, make yourself scarce.
Oh, you know perfectly well why I'm here. The UV lamps. Meyer says you owe the Peacekeepers a delivery.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me? The Lummox-in-Chief Jack thinks he can scent his terrier, and everyone will wet themselves in terror. But what can I expect? He can't tell the difference between champagne in a crystal chalice or water from a dog's bowl.
So straight away, one is
He has
someone
an
that,
refinement.
one, can't be
Isn't that
trusted,
right, Vinny?
and two, thinks he's better than
I
everyone
know.
else.
Don't be afraid. It's not like Jack is gonna march in and have you hanged. At least not now. Vinny. When will you grow a spine? You want my attention, Aiden? Show me you deserve it.
Really?
What can you offer me?
Nothing. Ask Juan for help, threaten him, or convince him it's worth his while to trust you. I don't think threats are going to work. Obviously, he's not afraid of Jack. So threatening him, I don't see that working. Convincing him, I don't know. See, the one thing I don't know, and we've had to make decisions at crossroads all the way through this so far. I still think we're very early on in the story. We don't know how them decisions really mean, or how bad, or not how bad, but how big the decisions are. Are they? Do they have a massive effect on the story? Do they not? I don't know. I think it's either convince him or ask him. I think let's convince him.
Look, I could help you out as easily as I'm trying to help Matt.
I don't doubt that. I've heard you were a pilgrim. But you're new here. Smashing the skulls of a few peasants doesn't mean everyone wants to lift you up on their backs. You have to be more subtle with people. Everyone has their own desire, their own price.
So what's your price?
Just isn't working for me quite yet. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? That was us convincing him. Okay. I'm going for the threaten seems... I don't think he's going to respond to it. Ask. I don't want to ask him for help either. I think he's too big for himself. Let's go threaten.
How about a court-martial? Matt can do that, right?
A court-martial? You have no idea who you're talking to.
That may have been a bad choice.
Who would hash out the contracts with the suppliers? Who would feed the army, provide it with weapons and clothing? A week without me, and the Peacekeepers will be left with nothing. Supply is everything.
So he knows he's needed.
Try again, man. And don't improv this time.
So convincing him didn't work. Threatening him didn't work. The only thing left is to ask him for help.
You've used up all your time. Didn't pique my interest.
Seriously?
Look, what is it you want, Juan?
Like they used to say, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it.
When has that ever been said? So that didn't go well.
We're turning to more pressing matters.
And
What should we try next?
did you make headway with the pump?
We were
Never met a
warned,
guy quite like him before.
to be fair.
Told you.
Lawan did say good luck when we meet him.
We'll talk.
Yeah, she did say good luck, and I understand why now. Right, let's go and meet Lawan then. I'm curious if any answer would have convinced him. I've got a feeling no answer would have convinced him there. I think either way, he was never really going to help, was he? While we're here... that's there. Where's... Just thinking where the Night Runner is. That's here. To speak to. Because we had that bounty pop up and say completed, go to... I thought it said stash, but I was obviously wrong. Can't climb there, can I? I just want to see if anything happens when we speak to her. There we go. I don't know who's bounty... Oh, it's not her, it's him, isn't it? So, what do we got? We've got no RP with him. Although we haven't selected bounties, daily bounties, have we? So the ones I do on my phone aren't the same. Okay. So on the mobile page, for the Pilgrim bounties, I'm pretty sure it's Pilgrim bounties. Is he? Hang on, no, he's Night Runner, isn't he? So there's the Night Runner. We can add more bounties to this. Pilgrim ones are the ones I do on my phone. But it doesn't. I have to do it all on my phone, I think, there. So with him, we can add daily bounties as well if you want to activate any. You kind of need to visit these immediately when you start for a chance of completing them. I don't think any... To be fair, I'll take the volatile hive nest because I think
watch yourself out there,
we may end up doing that today if we get to the bit on top of the TV station. So we can only take one of these. Oh, we can only have 3. So I've got 3 activated. I'm a little bit confused with these bounties, I must admit. So I've just activated one there. Oh, and it's the Plague Bearers from the Huntress, isn't it? That we've got as well. But it is like you have to go and see them daily to do things. It seems. That one should be fairly simple. Renegades defeated in the daytime, but that should be fairly simple. A lot of these I wanted to just do as we went along, instead of focusing on them, to be fair. But these day, and that's a weekly one. These are daily. No, they're a week one as well. These ones at the bottom are dailies. No, that's a week. Those 3 are dailies. So the one we just picked up from the Night Runner and the 2 Huntress ones, I think they're on there until we cancel them, and then we can pick others from either them 2. I think. I don't know. I'm confused with the whole bounty system. It's really confusing for me. I don't quite understand it. So we'll try and do them naturally. If we manage to get them cleared, we get them cleared. Obviously they've got some better gear, but I don't think it's something to focus on. Right, where's Lawan? There she is. Please can I have your crossbow? Your crossbow's so much better than my bow.
A young man, but the rest is accurate.
He's a piece of work, all right.
Definitely
But
a piece of work.
I need to get back to work. Jack needs UV lamps, and Juan's dragging his feet.
That'll be tough. Juan barely listens to Jack, so he'll be an even tougher audience for you. He has his own men and power base, and he loves rubbing Jack's nose in that.
And what can I do about that?
Same as everyone else. Bribe him. He likes fine art, antiques, expensive shit from before the fall. When he sees something that used to be valuable, he can't stop himself. Zero self-control.
All right, where can I find something like
Where's
that?
the nearest museum?
I heard of an old Polish guy who lived in a penthouse by Liberation Passage. They say he was an art collector. You can try his place.
Oh, do?
You can only get there via paraglider. That's why there's a chance something's left.
Okay.
I'll be on the radio and guide you to him.
What about you, huh?
That's where we're heading then.
Going on a hunt?
No, a party. It's Danier's birthday. But you never know when a guest list will overlap with a hit list. Why don't you come and have a drink with us when you're done with Juan?
I don't think Daniel likes me.
He doesn't like anybody. We'll be in touch.
Okay, so we've got to get to this Polish guy's house, potentially the art collection, to convince Juan to do what he's meant to be doing.
You may have a
I just wish we could just beat him
but
instead
you're
and say, right,
wallet
you're doing it, do it. Care to tell me what Plague Bearer is? A Plague Bearer, I believe... I believe they're they're bandits or renegades that if you use the survivor sensor show up as red, and you need to kill them before they let off gas to turn into infected. I think that's what they explained it as yesterday. So if you do your survivor sense around them, they'll show up as red. You need to take them down before they let off gas. That's what I'm pretty sure. That's what they are. Right, we are heading all the way over here actually for this. We can go. What we'll do, we'll fast travel back to Driscoll after we've checked here for the shops. We'll hand in the carrier quest because we've done that earlier. We just need to go and hand it in, and then we need to head north. We'll have a look what else there is to do along the way. But I think that's a good plan. Yeah, no worries, Elvis. As I say, I'm learning at the same time. That's the thing. So we can get a DIY grenade blueprint if we wanted it. I'm not overly worried about a lot of the blueprints. I do like checking them just in case, but we need more military tech for a really big upgrades for us. Paraglider, flashlight. We haven't had to use the flashlight yet, but I'm assuming we will for the mission. And crafting. I'm not crafting a weapon that we've already used, so those two are now out for the time being.
Always open for you, friend.
And in here should be the merchant. Let's see what they've got.
Ask and you shall
I don't want to buy
receive,
weapons. I want to kind of
cakes.
find them, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. Same as gear. I kind of don't want to buy any gear. I tend to buy things when it's stuff we need for upgrades. But let's fast travel to the metro. We'll go and hand in Driscoll's mission. I'll track it there for the carriers. We did that first thing. We finished off the 2 more letters we needed to finish yesterday. Thanks for the like, Wood. That was much appreciated. So yeah, we had 2. We did 1 letter yesterday, and then we had 1 more to hand in. So we did that first thing this morning. We're not in a dark zone. It's fine. That's new. Oh, we gained. I didn't even look at the gloves we gained. So we do probably need to sell some of these. To be fair, I don't know how many we can have on us at one time, but I'm pretty sure we're going to run out. We've got 15 shoes on us currently. So what do we got here? So extra 2 armor score. But we'll lose that. We'll lose a damage for one-handed weapons. We'll gain damage resistance, survivor sense range, combat XP, and damage for two-handed weapons. We don't use two-handed weapons, so I think we'll stick to what we've got. What we got here? Ranger gloves. No gear score, gear armor. We gain survivor sense duration. Damage range weapons. To be fair, we do use ranged weapons. I'm trying to use them more, but I think we'll keep it as is for the minute. There's nothing really we're going to gain from changing. Okay, carriers are over there. I'm curious to how the carriers missions change things, because obviously we've used them. We were trying to get information, and we've delivered his letters. So my hope is we get some more information about our sister potentially from him. We shall see. See what we've got. He did tell us to come back to him. He's got something for us.
Good work, hotshot. What did you think?
All sorts of letters and recipients out there.
It's the network, like I said.
Everyone seemed pleased to receive their letter, to be fair.
Helped expand it. Looks like your carrier material after all.
Are we now?
Are you ready and willing to take the oath?
Really? Pilgrims aren't that formal.
No, we don't really do
Maybe
oaths.
that's part of your problem, hotshot. If you want this, then you'll repeat after me.
Fine, let's do this.
I, initiate of the Carriers Guild.
I, initiate of the Carriers Guild.
Swear to serve all the citizens of the city equally.
Swear to serve all the citizens of the city equally.
We're lying a little
To
bit, because if
face
they're
any
renegades, we're not going to
dangers and
serve them, are we?
safely
We're going to kill
deliver
them.
all mail entrusted to me.
To face any dangers and safely deliver all mail entrusted to me.
I will do so with the utmost honor and integrity, in accordance with the standards of the Carriers Guild.
I will do so with the utmost honor and integrity in accordance with the standards of the Carriers Guild.
By the power granted me by the Carriers Guild, I hereby proclaim you a full member. Initiate rank.
Seriously?
Welcome to the fold, hotshot. Let me know when you're ready to start.
So what do we gain from this? Side quest completed. We can trade with him and talk to him. So give. Okay, so it's a set of side quests, but I don't know how many there is if it's always ongoing. What does he have for trade? We can buy lockpicks from him, but they're only level 1. Ours are higher level already. So he actually doesn't have that much. We can sell as well.
I'm ready, Driscoll.
We might as well grab an assignment. We'll do it on the way
But
to
first,
something
let
else.
me lay some carrier history on you.
What's the history of the carriers then?
I'm a bit of a history buff, like. Did you know that the first documented postal system was in Egypt, around 2400 BC?
I didn't know that, though.
I did not.
Aye. It's how the pharaohs sent out decrees, creating the network. Think of the ancient tradition.
I wonder if this is just a string of missions that keep repeating. Or it will be, there is an end to them at some point.
See that you do, hotshot. Now deliver this message. It's marked urgent, so I'm only sending you out with this one.
Yeah, we'll do it when we're near it.
Distracted.
We're going to get distracted. We always get distracted. Right. That's a weird one, I must admit. We're going. Where is that on the map? Obviously, we want to do the Polish mission, which is here. So we'll track that again. So the postal mission's over here. If we're near, when we're near to it, we'll go and do it. Until then, it is what it is. So we're going to try and get to the Polish house over here. Who's this?
Oh, look, it's a baby carrier. So much for this being an elite group. Pilgrim? Fuck that shit.
What's your problem?
You better not become my problem. For all we know, you could be the next Derek waiting to happen.
The next who? What the hell?
I don't think we've met him before. This is someone new.
Never mind, baby carrier. Just keep your nose clean around here.
He obviously doesn't like us already.
Great. You can watch me flip you the bird.
Oh, great. Baby carrier's a comedian, too. This place is going to shit.
Coming from you, I guess I'm just upholding your legacy.
So he's a carrier as well, I would guess, but there's obviously an issue there.
That's just Jack. Ignore him, compañero.
It doesn't look like he's gonna let me ignore him.
Tranquilo.
So fellow carriers
His
then.
bark is worse than his, chew?
No, it's bite. It's meant to be bite.
Jaime, by the way. Being a carrier is dangerous. We're a small group, and we rely on each other. So, you're a pilgrim. Good. You've seen and done things. Sometimes, los novatos get people killed.
Aiden, did this Derek get someone killed?
Luckily, no. Derek was just plain loco, an adrenaline junkie. We all take this seriously, but he was obsessed. In a way, you had to admire his dedication, even if he was...
So he was obsessed with delivering messages.
Left the
and
other
packages.
carriers with tough deliveries in the lurch.
What became of him?
Booted out on his ass. No room for a Scarface in the Carriers Guild, amigo. Recipe for death and disaster.
Let me guess. Jack led the campaign against Derek.
And he was very effective, amigo.
I'm sure he was.
Well, we met a few new people. Part of the Carriers Guild. Nice to be initiated. Ish. Okay. This one's been captured, but I don't know where he is. That's a convoy there. We've been and done convoys before. The gear we've got from convoys isn't very good. There is a couple of missions to pick up here. Let's grab this one here as it's near to us. I'm just going to find out exactly. So it's over there in that tower up there. I've messed it up. Yeah. I'd messed it up. The minute I did the jump, I knew I'd messed it up. It's one thing I do struggle with is the parkour. And I don't know why. It's not difficult. I just seem to mess it up more often than not. These are the level 1 healing that we've been picking up along the way. We have got higher level healing, but we may as well save them while we've got the level 1s. So we just need to get up this building. I think it's full of infected, actually. No! Come on. Oh, I thought I was dead then. That's not helpful though. There's an inhibitor nearby somewhere. Right, this is how we get up. I forgot there was a lift here, to be fair. But we might as well, as always, we try and pick as many side missions up as we go.
Want to try a pint? It's cold and fresh.
Because that way we can clear them as we go if we're nearby. He's offering us a drink.
One of two of life's great pleasures.
Sure.
Thanks.
What's the other one?
I'm dying to hear what the other one is.
What do you think? The sweet, sweet thrill of gambling, obviously.
So an email just popped on my phone.
What's your game? Now it's just boring cards.
Sponsorship offer, but it'll be looking at the email address. It's a scam. But a lot of them are. And we've yet to say yes to a single sponsorship, just because I've always said if it's not something we use, what's the point?
Cheeky guy named
I don't ever want to advertise something that I don't use myself. Otherwise, I just feel it's like you're lying to people.
With the grappling hook. Gave them some wicked
so yeah, we've turned down every sponsorship so far. If Sony, PlayStation want to, sponsor us, happy days. But other than that, I've got no reason to do any of them.
How to have fun. I like you.
I don't think a lot of them are used to being turned down either. I've had one. I think it was.
How do you mean?
Well,
security for your laptop and your phone to stop viruses and stuff. And I said no because I don't use them as a virus protector. And the amount, well, you should give it a go. You should try. I don't want to try. I've paid for my virus protection. It's there for 2 years. Why would I not? Why would I change when I paid for it? And he just wouldn't stop. It was ridiculous.
It's a bit dusty, as you can see.
So Hooked on the Thrill challenge is a parkour challenge. Again, we've not done challenges, mainly because I'm rubbish at challenges. I really struggle to do challenges, I find. It's something that I've always struggled with. Let's go and do this here. We'll grab this mission as well, and then we'll head north. We're obviously going to have to get somewhere high to get up there, I think, paragliding-wise. But yeah, while that mission's there, it's only alongside where we are. At some point, we probably should try some of these, I think. The challenges, but I'm holding off because I know I'm going to struggle. Right, there's a mission to pick up here. So we'll go and grab that. There's nothing in there. Actually, I've just seen where it is. I'll drop down. I was about to go past it. Right, let's speak to the lady who's singing.
That is beautiful. What song is that?
Oh, a very old one. Where I come from,
Irish, I think she is.
So their men return home from sea safely.
So you were singing to someone in particular?
Again, it's a case of picking up side missions so we can do them as we go, whenever we're near them.
He died during the bombing of the city.
I'm sorry.
11 years have passed and I still
They're
think
quite interesting stories, though, a lot of them.
I feel like someone has cursed me. Even the fact that I am here today. That's because of him.
How's that?
He won't laugh.
No.
Before the evacuation, I hid a few mementos in a safe at my office.
You're going to tell us where your safe is, aren't
If
you?
I could get them back, all those old thoughts would stop tormenting me.
Mementos of him.
She gives me the code to the safe.
They're very
We're going to have to go and do it now, because I'm going to
Alas,
forget otherwise.
That office building is a complete ruin now. I would have to learn to fly to get in there.
Well, we can do that.
I can help you.
You could do that. It's that office building over there.
Right, in the safe?
In my office. Upstairs in the personnel department.
Oh, here we go.
Turn the dial twice to the right.
Twice.
Once to the left.
Once left, once right.
to the right. Got that?
No. Yeah. Twice to the right, one
It's
left,
nice
one
of you
right.
to help me.
Hopefully we
I
can
don't even
remember.
know who you are.
My name's Aiden.
And I'm Charlotte.
So we'll do this straight away, because I'm going to forget the code otherwise.
Nah, it's nothing. Wait here for me.
Oh, where's the office building? So it is. Why can't I can't see. Is it that building there? That's a windmill. Ah, so it is up there. There we go. There's an airdrop up there as well. Although we haven't got enough stamina according to that to get up there. I think that's what that means. Yeah, I think that's telling us we haven't got enough stamina to get up. Is there anything else to pick up here or actually show up we haven't seen previously? What's that? Dark Hollow over there. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Right, that office is over there. That's what we need to get to. I'm not entirely confident how we get up there. But they're saying that if we go up that way, round to there potentially, and then across, it kind of seems like a decent route. I say that, I may mess this up severely, we shall see. Can I make a run and jump, I wonder? Yeah, I can. So, if we head... Can I climb? We want to be heading that way. I don't know if this is going to work. Is there another way across? Probably not. It's too low. I want it to be higher than that, unless there's a climb anywhere. That'd be a no. That's annoying. Well, they're saying that. I think we can jump on that one up there. Don't fall down. No! Okay, my plan didn't work. Need to get higher. Ah, there's a lift here. That'll do. It's always handy when you can find a random lift. Right, this way. So we're going into that building there. Okay. I don't know if there's infected in here. There could be. We need... I was looking for a lift, but I don't think there is one. Is there anything in that room? No. Right, we need to go up. Well, that worked so far. Anything in here? A couple of throwing knives. Still need to go up though. That's a lift down. Oh, there's a ladder there. This might have been a lot easier than I first thought it was going to be fair. Still need to get higher though. No infected around, which is handy. Anything else? Not by the looks of it. For some reason I feel like I've been here. We had a fight or something here, I think. Right, we need to find a way up. Oh, there's a lift here. And a ladder. I fell a lot further than I wanted to there. I don't think that was what we wanted to do. No, we've gone further down. Yeah, we didn't want to do that. This took us down a lot further than we wanted to be. Okay. That's a lift down. This is the ladder. We just gone up here, but we missed the jump. What about there? There we go. We have got a wall run kind of thing now. Enter the office using the paraglider. So we're in the right location. We now just use paraglide and get across. Like I say, I struggle with a lot of this. I don't know why. Hopefully we'll gain the height because we've got those below us there. This is a side quest as well. It's not a main quest. The reason we're doing it because it felt like we was going to lose it if we don't do it soon. Right. Obviously we've got to find the safe. It's 2 turns to the right, 1 left, 1 right. That's what we need to remember. And obviously we could fight all the infected, but if we can avoid it, we'll avoid it. I think the quick takedowns make more noise from what we've experienced so far. We have tried a few quick takedowns, but they tend to create noise and wake everyone else up. So we'll just stick to the quiet takedowns where we can. Obviously we do just need to find the safe, but we've also got to make sure we're safe at the same time. So where is the safe? Over there, I think, isn't it? Oh no, it's there. Okay, found the safe. Lockpick medium. I thought this was... I don't think that's the right safe.
Oof, this isn't the right department.
No, that's not the right safe at all, is it? Okay. Why would you keep medication in a safe? Right, so it's not there. So we're looking for a safe. I'm guessing upstairs. Is my guess. Can I just jump up there? Oh, I've made noise. Okay. That was me trying to jump to the higher level. In case that's where the safe was. So we're going to have to just kill everyone now. Because they're all waking up. They are only level 1 throwing knives we've picked up from different places. You coming as well? It's a good way of getting mutations, to be fair. We do need more. We need a lot more mutation samples upgrades. It's not the end of the world having to fight. I would have preferred not, personally. Right, what do we got up here? Looking for a safe. Safe in the corner. Open. So she did say 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Twice to the right.
Twice to the right.
I don't know why I was going to say the torch turned off. And then we want 1 to the left.
Once to the left.
And 1 to the right.
Once to the right.
Open.
Yeah, it worked.
Job done. She did say it was just mementos. Finally went out for a walk in Barcelona. The charming streets begged me to stroll them. The Barcelona people tempted me with wine, and Catalan modernism was overwhelming. Still, I'm unhappy. What is the point of all this beauty if I can't share it with you? The wine is tasteless without you. People talk and I only wish to hear your voice. The sights of this city pale in comparison to with your smile. It's quite nice, to be fair. Right, is there anything else to pick up while we're in here? Since we're already in here. A couple of valuables. Is there anything over the other side? I think that's everything in this bit. Anything in here? We'll get a bit of money from there, won't we? I think that's kind of it, to be fair. We're actually quite close to where we need to go for the main story, but we need to go back and hand this in, don't we? That's the only downside. So, she is over there. I don't know how close we'll get to where she is, to be fair, from here. She is... It says down, actually, but she's not. She's up there. Didn't want to go in there. Lift is just down there, so let's grab that. Yeah, annoyingly, we could have gone to the main story from where we were, and we was probably a bit closer, but we've done the side mission. We may as well hand it in. At least we know we're not going to lose it.
Aiden.
That's now my big concern, is losing side missions because of story.
You're certain?
All the ones from the safe.
They're beautiful. The jackass knew how to write.
He definitely did.
He didn't only write them to me. Know
Oh,
he said
really?
right before he died? That he loved another woman and regretted she wasn't there beside him. I'll
That's
never
bad.
forgive him for that.
What are you doing?
Freeing myself from him.
Oh, that's why she wanted him.
Years I've tried to do this, but failed. I've wanted so badly to erase him from my memory, but I keep thinking of these damned letters. The only proof that anything ever bound us. Now he's gone. Without
Now she can move on.
That
wasn't what I was expecting from her, to be fair.
Why the long face? Lighten up, Aiden.
Oh, I'm glad we could help.
Me. I feel like someone has lifted my curse.
There were some valuables in the safe, too.
Take them if you want.
Are you sure?
I'm done living in the past.
Farewell, Charlotte.
I do like the side missions. They have a decent amount of story to them, and they're not always going to go the way you expect them to go, which I like. UV bar for it as well. As I say, I'm just annoyed that we lose side missions, because it does mean we should focus on them a lot more than we do. Although we are trying to. Right, we've got to go. We've got to get high to then be able to glide into the Polish guy's apartment. We want to be on that building ideally. There is a lift there as well, actually, just over there. So let's go and grab the lift. I know I could use the stairs actually to get across. I've just seen the stairs. There is a lift here as well. There we go, we're up. This is this a night runner's base?
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that lamp delivery.
It's a combat challenge. A combat challenge with a crossbow, that's so cool. We are going to have a look at challenges at some point. I'm just not going to do it now.
This is what comes of lawlessness.
We've got 28,000 coins worth of valuables to sell if we wanted to at some point. Right, we're heading that building over there. Is that another lift we could use to get up? I think it is. It is. We should be able to glide though a decent distance, I think. Can I get on top of the building?
Civilian, this is a PK operation. Clear the area.
Don't know I can get up on top of the building, otherwise I have a bit more height. Alright, let's get across. Say there is a lift below there, so if we mess this up, we can just get the lift, I think. No! I kind of fell from too big a height. I should have glided round potentially and then grabbed the lift, annoyingly. I did try and do a landing, but obviously didn't do it properly. Or it may have been too high for us to do. It's put us back to where we jumped from, to be fair. So there is a lift down there that we can grab. Which is kind of what I was trying to do. But obviously we had too much height. Oh, actually, we made it. I don't know how I made it differently that time, but we did. Am I fully healed? I am fully healed. I did say I struggled a little bit with parkour. There's an inhibitor container somewhere. But we need to get up there. There's nothing to pick up here, is there? Okay. So it looks like there's a walk around the whole building. I reckon we're going to get to the top and paraglide off the building to where the apartment is. I don't think this is the apartment itself. That's my current guess. Okay. And I don't think the inhibitor's in here. So yeah, we need to go up. Might as well search over here. Is there anything else major to pick up? Not by the looks of it. I say that, there's a chest there. Let's go round. as I said yesterday, we are trying to pick. We had a day on Friday where we were barely picking anything up, and becoming a bit too focused. Whereas picking everything up enables us to upgrade better. So I think we're trying to go back to picking up everything we possibly can. One way is to jump is to stay on the edge of the glass and just hop above. Oh really? What do you mean? Because we have got wall running as well. We're not really using. Stay on the edge of the glass. Because yeah, we have got the wall running skill, but I've not really used it, to be fair. Where do we go from here? I need to get up. This is not going to go well wherever I try, is it? The other end. Oh, the falling edge. Stay on the edge of the glass, just hop above. Ah, okay. I think I know what you mean. That could have gone really badly wrong really quickly there. As I think quick takedowns do wake them up more. They're bandits. Let's quickly get these. I'm not going to do it. One of those has noise, so we have got. No, I fell off. To be fair, I'm still okay. Thought I'd messed it up. We do need to kill a certain amount of renegades for a bounty. To be fair, was what I was thinking. We also needed to get one of the people with the big noise equipment. We need to take them down silently, which obviously weren't going to happen.
Not yet. I've reached the building, but
I think that's the plague bearer defeated as well, though, because he let off the gas.
There should be one on the roof. When you get there, stand on it, jump, and open your paraglider.
So we've got to get to the roof, potentially.
Sounds sketchy.
Name the last non-sketchy thing you've done running
And we've got a reward in here as well. That didn't really go to plan, but we got something out of it, at the very least. There we go. What's our reward? It's getting to night time as well, which could be an issue. Right, anything else here to pick up? Obviously, our mutation sample's nice. It's night time. This could be a problem. So we need to get on top of the building to use the vent. Can I go up the side here? I can. Okay. There's the vent there. 1 and 2. So we need to get to top of this one first. Then use that vent, I think. To jump above without moving, try to stay in the outer of the glass. Oh, okay. We'll try that. Does it have to be glass? I take it a wall doesn't work like that. We have got double jump as well, and that's something I've not really used. Right, is there a way up from here? I think I need to go round. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to manage to do it though. Don't kick off. Thank you. Stay quiet. So next time we get a chance, we'll go to the glass then and jump from there and see if I can get it to work. If there is glass, of course. Yeah, no. First thing I tried it on was where there's no glass. That was a cool takedown. Hadn't seen that one before, knocking the head against something. Right, there's no climb up point here, is there? We just need to get higher. Won't give me the takedown, hang on. Because they suddenly woke up, didn't they? Right, got the takedown now? I needed to go white. Yeah. Okay, we just need to get up. We are getting the extra XP for doing this at night time, to be fair, so that is a bonus as well. They're They're not giving out much mutations today, I would say that. Right, is there any way to get up from here? Yes. Right, where's my edge? Okay. Saying that, what was the point of that? I can't go anywhere. Oh, there's glass here, though. Right, so you were saying, go to the glass, don't use direction and jump. I'm obviously doing it wrong, I think. That's too far. Okay. It's worth a go. Right, there's definitely nothing to grab hold of to get up here, is there? So, that was a pointless jump up, I think. Right, what do we got? Get to that other side, I think. Quiet. Don't wake up. There's no one here. It's all in your imagination. Right. Is there a jump up point here? Hang on. There's something there. There's something I think we can potentially grab there, though. Please don't be a volatile nearby. There's volatiles down there. If we get seen now, we could be in a bit of trouble. Because I've got nowhere to go. I'm not fighting that thing down there. We will get a butt kicked if we did. Okay. So I can't jump to get onto that bit. Because there's no entrance there. And is there up here? So there's a bit there. Yeah, it's a volatile nest. Yeah, no, I know it's a volatile nest. I've got nowhere. I don't think I'd beat them, to be fair. Can I get up there, though? Yes. I didn't know you could do that on the corners. That's actually quite cool. But yeah, I know we've met one before, and I struggled. I don't think we're strong enough for it. You can jump, just stay on the edge and look up. Yeah, that's the bit we haven't been able to do previously. Just stay on the edge and jump up. It's obviously not falling off the edge is the aim. Missed that, didn't I? Immunity's low as well, we've got to be aware of that. Right. We're, I think, at the first point. So I may need to go higher still. Right, I think we're meant to grab them, aren't we, by the looks of things? If I mess this up and die, I'm going to be really annoyed after all this. Not only on corners. Okay, right, that's something we've got to try and do a bit more of then. Anything to pick up in here? No. Immunity, we need to keep an eye on this. We have got mushroom. We have got immunity boosters. I might use those. We used them for the... It's the first time we used the booster was earlier on today with immunity being low. There's a few things I need to pick up. Right, welcome aboard. Find valuables. Oh, we're actually in the apartment. It's a collectible there. I didn't think we'd be in the apartment. I thought we had to glide to it. Investigate.
Juan? There's nothing left in here.
We didn't actually glide to this. I thought we'd have to.
Keep looking.
Unless we were meant to, but we found a different way in, potentially. What else we got? Broken shovel. There's stuff upstairs as well. Yeah, I was expecting us to have to glide here, but somehow we haven't. We didn't need to. Why can't I do that? Jump on the table. No infected here either. Immunity, I better quickly use a booster. We've got so many boosters, because we haven't used them until today. I might as well just use boosters when we can, to be fair. Right, we've got a note. I'm sorry, but it seems there isn't room for you in the helicopter after all. I'll try to send another, don't worry. I had to save the collection, yours T. I had to save the collection, but you... I'm guessing this guy had a girlfriend or wife, and he'd rather save his collection to try and escape in the helicopter than take her with him.
He took his
That's pretty
paintings, but
bad.
no room for Jessica. One romantic son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it? It's in this door. Easy lockpick. I know there's a question mark on another bit a minute ago, but I just wanted to see what was in here as well. There's a ladder for up the roof there. There's something to investigate up there, isn't there? What's this? Did he drop something as he left? I bet that's Jessica.
Ah, fuck. There aren't any paintings left. Everything's been destroyed. Hey, Luan?
Oh, is that? That's him.
Found our collector.
The helicopter never made it, did it?
Luan? Hey, you there?
Jesus, Aiden. I told you I was leaving.
Okay, quick thing. Nothing here except for a bottle of
He
whiskey.
never made it on the
and
helicopter.
vodka. At least the whiskey's the good stuff.
Juan likes a good whiskey. Maybe if you get him shit-faced, he'll loosen up, so to speak.
So he's still in the canteen?
I saw him leaving. Seemed to be heading back to the ship. Probably to his quarters.
Okay, I'll go there.
And listen, that vodka, Daniel is a big fan. If you're planning to drop by, which you probably aren't, but if you really want to get to know this city, this is the way. Just saying.
Right, we need to take the liquor, which is the whiskey and the vodka. Why is there a load of... hang on. So there's two missions now to do. One is optional, and one is the story. So the optional one is to go and see Danya. And it even says optional. Obviously, we've got to go and do that first. Even though it is optional, it's still a chance to go and get extra rewards, basically. So I think we should attend Danya's party. We'll learn more, hopefully meet new people, and add some more sort of story to the game as well at the same time. We can fast travel there, which is probably what we'll do, but I want to make sure we've picked everything up in the apartment, which I don't think we did. Not yet, anyway. So let's drop back down and just double check there's nothing left to pick up in the apartment. And then we'll probably end up fast travelling there. Right, anything we've missed? Not in there. What's in here? Is it just the bin? But all that getting up here and all we picked up is some vodka. Doesn't feel like enough, does it? After all that. Although we didn't glide here like I expected it to want us to make us do, to be fair. While we are up here though, it might be worth a quick look around. Just in case we get new stuff marked up. Well, it's vibrating at me, but I don't know what it is. It's a floating fortress. Anything new that we haven't seen? Don't think there is, to be fair. No, nothing's showing up. What about, if we're on the map? Okay, so this way may show something, as we haven't really been over this side. Anything here? That's the fast travel. Nothing up there. I thought there might be, actually, to be fair. No, it might be too far away for that to show up. There's nothing, is there? I thought more stuff would show up, to be fair. That's a water tower. Yeah, nothing showing. Okay, so let's fast travel. This is the helicopter bit where he was going to get his helicopter from as well. But he didn't make it. So let's fast travel to the fisheye. And then we'll go and do the optional. And then we'll go and see Juan with the main story. We will obviously have to get into the fisheye from this bit. There was a miniature job. Yeah, it didn't show up though, did it? I didn't see it show up. There's always a little bit of run when you come out of here to actually get to safety. So the lift are after is just around here. Volatile. Luckily for us, the lift we want is just here. I still don't feel we're strong enough to fight the volatiles. We probably are, but I don't know what it is, but I find myself not wanting to fight them because I just think we're going to get destroyed. And we probably won't. We probably are strong enough now, but for some reason I just don't believe in our ability currently. Right, Danya's up there. I can hear the volatiles still kicking off downstairs, to be fair. Let's get up here this way. But yeah, we need to focus on military drops and stuff. The convoys have been pointless. We've done a few convoys, and they've been rubbish in terms of what we've gained from them. But we do need to do some military drops, I think.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Especially if we want better weapons. Since we don't want to buy weapons.
So you have come after all.
It's something we need to do.
A little something to celebrate another year on the planet.
What do you want from me, Gacho?
What do you mean?
What do you need? Why the gift all of a sudden?
But the Juan said it's your birthday, so I thought you...
I understand the concept of a birthday gift.
Right.
To get us a dinner wall.
So what's the issue?
Okay, listen. Happy birthday.
Lost the bet. But at least I have something to cheer me up.
What bet?
Never mind. Lavon is
So Lawan bet with him that we would turn up, and he said we wouldn't. I think that's what the bet was. Is she bet him that we would turn up, and he said that we wouldn't.
Aiden, you came.
You invited me. Didn't you want me here?
Let me get a bottle so you can catch up with us.
I really don't want drunk gameplay. It bugs me.
Listen,
when you're wobbling
you know
around
how
everywhere.
Things can be sometimes. You get your orders, they don't make any sense. You're fighting the clock to get shit done.
It's a good way of us making friends with people from the PK, though. Gaining their trust a little bit more. We know the PK aren't as nice as they first seem.
Yeah, with Daniel. She was
sure. There we go.
Him, not so much. It's almost as if it mattered to her.
So yeah, she won the bet because we turned up.
Here, Aiden.
I like the fact there was an optional mission. It's the first time we've seen an optional mission to do with any story.
To play a game.
And if there's an optional, you always have to do the optional first.
Come on.
I'm out. Yeah, count me out. Too drunk already.
A bunch of losers.
Rory's the best PK out there, is he?
Are you playing?
What game?
What game?
Don't bother. You'll just end up really drunk and humiliated.
Aiden, the longer we talk, the more time we
I
give
don't
this
want drunk
grunt to
gameplay.
back out. You in or out?
We're gonna have to see what it is, though, aren't we?
Okay, let's do it.
My man! Rules are simple. You either answer an awfully personal question
The
about
dares
yourself,
are going to be bad. I can see it now.
you must perform the dare.
Okay, wait, so if I don't want to answer the question, I get to pick the dare.
You wish.
Yeah, that's not how it
decide
works.
whether it's a truth or dare. If you don't do as you're told, you drink.
So?
Have you slept with anyone in Villador?
No. Answer the truth.
No.
Are you for real?
Maybe the guy has standards. Fall in love first and all that crap.
Yeah, good luck with that.
What makes Ro so good, then?
Not everyone is like you, Ro.
We have seen quite a lot of people and heard things about the PK that aren't good. There's a few we think may be alright, like Jack.
Fuck off.
Wait.
And the one, obviously.
I'll drink. Forget about it.
You play an instrument.
Never mind. I drank. Moving on.
She used to play the ukulele.
Really?
Guys, moving on. Aiden, you play for Ro, and I dare you to ask Ro to sing. It's awful.
You dare us to ask Ro to sing? Well, we'll just ask him to sing. Ask Ray to sing. Ask what he did before this. Ah, so we can ask a different question. Let's ask him that.
Truth. I look at you and I wonder, who were you before all this?
Good call. We really didn't want to hear him sing. Believe me.
Who was Ro before he became a tough-as-nails peacekeeper?
A father and a husband.
Aye.
You were a father?
I lost my kids at the beginning of all this. I tried to save them.
You always forget when people that you meet are so happy, you forget what they probably lost
survived.
before.
Now I'm alive with regrets.
How did they... Infected?
Worse. People.
Oh.
Operators. Typical bandits.
So it wasn't even the infected that did it.
I wasn't going to stand idle and give up everything we had. I had to defend my family. I was proud. Stupid. Outnumbered.
I didn't... For the follow-up.
Yeah. That's always going to be the case, isn't it? Doesn't matter how big or strong you are, if you're outnumbered and they're trying to take your food away from you, you're always at a disadvantage.
You want to ask the master assassin here? I always wondered about that hit list.
Shut up, Ro. It's not your turn.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's us. What did you do after escaping Waltz, or how did the hit list start? How did the hit list start?
Oh yeah, the hit list. How did it start?
With a bastard who had to pay for what he did. It started with one. Then there was another one. And then a whole bunch of them.
But who was the first one?
That's another question. Drink.
No, he's just making you answer the first one.
Well, he's on our
Who
side.
cares what he asked? It started way before that. When I escaped from Waltz. Frank helped me. He showed me that there's something else I can do with all my anger. Back then, I thought I'd join them. Be a night runner someday. Who was I kidding? They were wiped out at the VNC tower. Frank lost almost everyone. The night runners fell.
We've heard about
Frank
the story of
started
what
to
happened to the
drink.
Night Runners, to be fair.
Gave up on
Aitor was
life.
involved as well.
On himself. So, I'm not a night runner. But at least I have my list.
I think that's the optional done by looks of things. That question really changed their mood, though.
Wrong question.
That's the beauty of this game, Pilgrim. Sooner or later, you get to the wrong question. I'll see you soon, I guess.
Okay, let's go back to
Gajo,
Danya.
Here you are. Thank you. Thank you for the vodka. Thank you. Let's
I think you
drink
said thank you enough times.
for me and another year in this shithole. You're not the worst, you know.
Are you finally warming up to me?
Nah, it just means there are worse assholes. And that I'm drunk.
Yeah, he's still not a fan, is he?
Where's Levan? I saw her with you.
Now we played the game, and I asked the wrong question. How the hit list started.
Gajo. You got her thinking about the past. Listen, and I'm not telling you this because I like you. I don't even fucking know why I am telling you this. But never ask Levan about her past. You get it? Good. Now, get lost. It's my birthday.
So, I'm guessing that's the optional done? Yes. So now we need to head back to the floating fortress and speak to Juan again and try and convince him to do his job. Now, we could go and get the books along the way, but it is night time, so I think the best bet is probably to just go straight there. And that way we can keep the main story going. We've still got about 40 minutes of the stream left, so hopefully we can get some more main story done along the way. So let's see if we can convince Juan to actually do his job. That's the thing. He was already tasked with doing the UV lights, and yet he wants to play games before he does it, instead of just doing what he was meant to do. I'm assuming they're paying him as well, but it doesn't seem to matter to him. He thinks he's bigger than everyone else, and better than everyone else, to be fair.
So, there's this. You just point them in the
Right, where is he? Downstairs, by the looks of it. Are the other two still here, or have they escaped yet?
It's a good thing nobody stood close at the time.
You know we gave the two guys there the moonshine? Well, they're not here anymore. It looks like they used the moonshine to make a bomb. What happened?
What happened here?
What?
What happened here?
He's gone deaf because of the blast.
The captain has a hearing problem now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here. Haven't you heard?
No, we haven't.
Someone here is definitely not hearing.
We were supposed to hang these two punks from old Villador.
With Jack and Joe?
Yeah, Jack and Joe.
Yeah. They asked for a cigarette and a light. Their last wish, they said, so we gave it to them.
Not we. The captain gave it to them.
And right after that, boom! Imagine the explosion inside this great can of metal.
I like the fact that something we did has an effect.
I'm kind of worried my hearing won't come back.
Well, there's no guarantee it will after that.
Jack and Joe had explosives?
We found an empty bottle in the cell. I don't know how they smuggled it in. In the butt, I guess.
In the butt. They think they smuggled it in.
Smelled like moonshine.
That's bad.
And I don't know what kind of moonshine it must have been for the impact to be so huge.
So that's why they
smell
wanted
of
the moonshine.
moonshine's also coming from the captain.
Well, well.
What?
No, it's nothing.
So I'm guessing we may see them again, Jack and Joe, somewhere down the line.
Me too. And I have to go to the hospital tomorrow.
And tomorrow, I'm gonna be the captain. This job has just dropped out.
Good luck for the both.
So she's going to become the captain, supposedly. But yeah, so I like the fact that something we did had an effect, and it's clear that it had an effect.
Bomb. They finally managed to succeed at something.
So I like that. There's always, you do these missions and you get a little bit of story from them, but that's about it. But when you actually see an effect of something you've done, I think that's how good the writing can be, and in this, the writing's really good. Well, it has been so far, anyway. So I'm hoping we meet Jack and Joe again. More so, we can congratulate them on using us to smuggle in the moonshine. What I will say is, though, how do they think they smuggled it in their bum? A bottle? That's just beyond my comprehension, I think. Thank you for the like, whether it was much appreciated. Right, let's go and speak to Juan then. Or maybe not.
He is a snack, isn't he, dear? Care to join? More the merrier.
No.
No, thank you.
Oh, if I embarrassed you. I'm sorry, I do have that effect on people.
He doesn't have that effect.
Let's make it quick.
I must admit, I admire your persistence.
Well, we were told the ultimate weapon is persistence, so we're using the ultimate weapon.
Yet again.
You'll regret it.
"16-year-old Highland single malt. Bottled the year before the pandemic broke out."
Is that enough to convince him to do his job? That's the question.
I've read that one barrel of this stuff sold at auction for over $500,000.
But that surely would have been before the fall, because money doesn't have the same value nowadays. He's happy. That's something. We can't refuse. We're gonna have to drink it. I'm not a fan of drinking in games.
To your health, handsome.
But we need him on side.
can I say? You broke down my defenses. So, you're still after those lamps?
Yes, we are.
Did Matt tell you why he wanted them? And why he really wanted them?
Yeah, to take control of the TV tower.
Wait, he's serious? Is he crazy? Nobody tried that for over a decade.
Why is it dangerous? We know it's a volatile
I guess
nest.
it's dangerous. That's what the lamps are for.
But lamps need electricity to run. The last I heard, the juice ain't flowing there. People have tried to take it without power.
So we're going to need to get the power station
Heroes
up and running as well then.
alike. All ended up as volatile snacks.
That's Matt's problem. What do you care?
I care because something's not right. Can't you sense that as well, Aiden?
I think he's
Matt
just
wants
trying to do the
prepare
right
to
thing.
defend the city from the Butcher's coming attack.
So we should start building him a monument, right? Only problem? The Butcher isn't planning any attack.
How do you know?
I have my spies. Among the renegades as well. Since the end of the war, we have occupied the city center, while the Colonel squats in the dam. One push of a lever, and half the city will find itself under toxic water. The Colonel is not stupid. He knows war would be the end of everything.
I actually thought of that with the dam, to be fair. Well, they could use that to wipe out everything. But the renegades have attacked once before.
So why did the Butcher attack the canteen? That's in the city center.
Good question. Maybe it wasn't the Colonel who gave the order. Something more is going on. It's something we don't yet understand.
It's definitely not simple, is it, when it comes to the renegades and what's going on behind the scenes?
What about the UV lamps? Why does he want them then?
Jack is hiding something. For a while
Well, I thought
now,
we could
he's
trust
been
Jack,
ordering
but
way more
Juan
lamps
seems
than
to
he
say
could
otherwise.
possibly need. And then some of those lamps always disappear. No accounting for them once we deliver.
Where are they going then?
Why would Jack skim UV lamps?
And here, friend, the mystery takes flight. Jack never got over the fact that he didn't defeat the Butcher back when he had the chance, years ago. He knew that if he attacked the dam, the Colonel would close the floodgates. And the rising water levels would push the chemicals up out of the ground, burning through everything that lives in the city. It's been a stalemate for over 10 years, each waiting for the other to make a move. But then, someone turned the power on.
Well, we know
something
Waltz
changed,
turned the power on.
and the renegades attacked the canteen.
Yeah, we just need to know the what's. We need facts. What's happening?
I need the lamps
to find out what happened to your sister. Right, Aiden? I told you I got my spies. Might be able to find something out about Waltz and your sister. Specifically about the GRE scientist you and Matt are trying to contact. I'd even say with my resources I can find this person faster than Matt. I actually doubt he's able to find them at all.
Right, stick with Matt or we help Juan. Again, I don't really know how much these decisions matter. We've kind of always stuck to the truth and... I think Matt's trustworthy. I think we'll stick with Matt. This could be a bad decision.
How do I know you're not using me to make a move of your own?
I don't trust Juan
Not your
at
enemy,
all.
Aiden. It's a shame you don't see that. You'll get your lamps. You just gotta talk to Demolan.
Who's he?
He's my man. Sent him out to search for more lamps, but he hasn't checked in.
Someone else, we've got to go and see what's going on with them.
Around here, last
I don't. Obviously, I'm guessing there'd be a different mission if we had decided to stick with Juan.
You got it.
But I don't trust him, and I trust Matt. I trust Matt more.
Want to talk more about whiskey?
Okay. We gained a new weapon as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. So let's have a look at what we just gained. So mission-wise, we're heading here to find the missing squad. What we probably should do is go across from there to the two books, and then there is my thinking. Because we can head that way, grab the first book, grab the second, then find the missing squad. In terms of what weapon we just got, what is it? It is this one here, glaive. I think it's a slashing. Oh, it's a two-handed axe. it's not better than the disc brake great axe. So I'm not going to break it down, but it's not something we're going to use either. The broken shovel, though, is better than our warsaw. Durability-wise, it's not. It's only 4 damage more. Again, it's probably not worth swapping, not for 4 damage. The common longsword is no good, so we can break that down. The durability is so low on the broken shovel, it's not even worth changing, I don't think. Skill points, we've gained a parkour skill point as well. What do we want? Wall run. Dart. Darts, I keep thinking dart, but then I never pick it. Rotate jump. Landing jump. Might be worth it. Or ledge jump. To get higher more quickly. I think I'm going dart. I need to remember to press L3 though to do it, but I think dart's the better option. Right, so we are heading to the books first, which is over there. And then we will head across and do that there. We've got about half an hour, so we'll see how much we can get done. We've also got a mission over here to do, which might be worth doing. There's a water tower there as well, so we might do all 4 missions in a row there. Whether we can get them done today, I don't know. That's the parkour point we've just spent, to be fair. I probably think we should sleep before we head out as well. I think that's probably a best plan. As I say, I don't generally do much in the nighttime bits because I just think it slows us down when trying to achieve anything. I know there's some things you can only do at night, and we haven't done many of them. But I just think it'll just slow you down at night if you're always having to escape from volatiles and things. That's what I think anyway. How true that is, I'm not too sure. It's just the way it comes across to me. Our sleeping quarters is nearby. It is through here, I think. Yeah. So we'll sleep to daytime. We're going to gain some XP anyway for everything we've done at night time. So we're not losing out on too much. But yeah, it does mean we're not fighting some of the bigger enemies at night. We will have to do some nighttime stuff sooner rather than later. Right, nighttime bonuses are catching on. So as I say, we'll do the book mission because I'm assuming we'll come back to the ship once we've done finding the squad. We'll just check to see what he's got, anything good, or they've got. Sorry.
The goods.
I don't know if we need the mine blueprints, to be fair. We still can't upgrade anything. No, not anything we use anyway. I don't know if it's worth upgrading Broomstick, to be honest. That's heavier increase in its damage. I'm not worried about that. And again, crafting weapon-wise, we're not crafting the ones we've used already. Right, let's head out. Can we go out this way? Yes. Right, so we are heading, and we'll see how much we can get done in the next half an hour, to that book there first, then we'll come back across and try and do these 4. So it's that one over there we're heading to. Obviously, if we have to fight, we will, but if we can avoid fighting a little bit, it just means we're a bit quicker in getting stuff done. Not getting up there, am I, from there? A lot of infected here. Obviously, like I say, fighting will just slow us down, so just want to try and keep moving as much as possible.
Shit! What's the meaning of this? Don't you know the law?
I was listening to what them two were saying, to be fair. They're now going to have to fight for their lives because I've just made a few of these attack. Where am I going from here? Oh, there. Let them attack each other. I just wanted to see the conversation. The 2 guys were stood there not doing anything, and I just wanted to see what the conversation was. Anything? There's a chest in here, or outside at least. What's in the chest? We haven't found any decent weapons for quite a while, to be fair, so I'm hoping at some point we'll find something good. Common sword. Let's have a look. I've actually got new shoes as well. What are the shoes? We do need to sell some of these. We've got 16 pairs of shoes now. Not worth changing for that. Weapon-wise, common longsword, again, it's 7 more damage than our current war sword. We can't upgrade it, we can't do any durability changes to it, and it's a lot less durability. But we haven't used a common longsword, I don't think. I'm guessing it's one-handed. It looks like it is. But it is 7 more damage. This is what I mean, we need better weapons. Because, do you know what, let's put it on. I know the durability is low, but let's swap it for the Warsaw. I think it is one-handed, so we should be okay to use it. I don't like, two-handed weapons are just too slow. No, it's a two-handed weapon, isn't it? That is me thinking it's one-handed, it's not, it's a two-handed weapon. And two-handed weapons are too slow, so we'll take it back off again, I think. Where's our Warsaw there? But yeah, we need something to replace the Warsaw, really, and I don't want to craft something they've already used, if that makes sense. What's that there? Unknown location, what is it? So that's a metro place we need to clear. I can hear people chatting. So yeah, the metro station we need to do at some point. We need to get down from here. There is the actual where we're heading is down below us now. I don't know if I can safely land that far down. Someone's in trouble nearby. Okay, the book is in here. So we've got to find the book. Once again, I think silent takedowns are better rather than waking everyone up. Give me a takedown. There we go. Okay, can we see where the book is? Not in this room, it seems. Still feels like there's so much more to do. In a way, it feels like it's never ending, which is not a bad thing. We have inhibitors nearby. Obviously, with this, we'll have to move to evening streams, and we're going to try and get them back up and running for next week. I'm hoping. There's the book. The morphine kicks in, and we'll be able to go and do evening streams again without me suffering too badly. Because Assassin's Creed Mirage will start on release next Thursday. But we won't forget about Dying Light 2, and because of all the new stuff coming to the game, the plan is to keep coming back to it as well, even when we do finish it. So we're heading across here for this one. It's an unknown location, which is a little bit worrying. We'll have to come back at night to clear this at the Waterside Metro. That will give us a fast travel point as well, to be fair. What have we got? We've got about 20 minutes left. So we'll try and get this book done. We'll try and get all the way to the water tower if we can. If we can get high here, I think that would help us to get there quickly. We could stop and help people on the way, but that will slow us down. So people might have to fend for themselves, I think. We don't gain that much, to be fair, from helping everyone anyway. Not really. Right, we need to get across here. Okay, I'm going to try a run. Go up. Nah, didn't work. I wanted to grab the ladder, or at least the side there, and I didn't do it. We should be okay, though. We're going to end up being chased, but it's not the end of the world. Right, the book is... Is it in here, or is it... It is in here. Right, again, got to be careful, otherwise we're going to wake him up. If we wake him up, it just means we fight him. If we can avoid it, it just saves us a little bit of time. Obviously, we do get bonuses for fighting in terms of combat XP and things, but I think sometimes not having to fight is also a good option. Right, where's the book? Not in there. The last one we found on a chair, didn't we? But it's not there. Just in case it's about to wake up, we'll take him down. Alright, where are you? Not there. In the wardrobe? Nothing on top shelf. This one's hiding a bit better than the last one, to be fair. Where is it? And, it's over there. I can just see it on the bookshelf over there. We have taken all of these out now, so we don't have to crouch all the time. There we go. So that's all the books picked up. So now, at some point, we can hand those in. I'm assuming he'll give us another quest to get more shortly. Lost Squad is main story. So we'll head to there next, and that's nearby. That's another parkour challenge. At some point, we'll do the parkour challenges. We haven't really got time this morning before we finish, so we'll have to have a look at challenges. I know I'm really bad at them, which is why I tend to ignore them a little bit. Right, we're heading that way. Can I? Yeah.
I'm around if you need me, friend.
Okay, let's keep moving. A lot of PK around, so in theory the rooftop should be fairly safe. So we're heading over there to find out what happened to this squad then. We've got a week to fulfill the bounty of travelling with the paraglider, to be fair. So we've got plenty of time. Something big is here. I can hear it. Oh. Throwing poison at us.
Hey! Is anyone there?
Trying to get them. Death from Afar trophy achieved. There's something big inside that building. And I've got a feeling we've got to get inside. Right, that's all I'm dealt with. We're going to get attacked by others, I think. Oh, there's more poison around as well. Oh, just set myself on fire, I think. I had the bow to take down the poison guy. Headshots do take him down quickly. Just getting a headshot in. Right, there's a poison guy in that window there. Death from Afar trophy is quite good though. To be honest, we probably need to go and get their mutations. I'm not sure if we've got a poison infected mutation. So if we can find the body, might be worth grabbing. Where was the one I shot over here? Did I not shoot one over here? I think I did. No body though. Oh, body's there. There we go, mutation samples. I thought we might from that, to be fair. Anything in here? That'd be a note. Just because it's something we hadn't done previously. Right, we're heading in the building, I think. There is also something to pick up over here. Dark Hollow discovered. That's empty. But yeah, we're heading in. And there's something big in here. We're gonna knock on the fridge. I think that's a fridge. There we go. There's the big guy. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm guessing we're fighting. Have I got Molotovs on? Oh, didn't see him doing that. Okay, that's an issue. I've got a gun actually. Didn't do anything. It was rubbish. I want Molotovs. I've got UV light. That has no effect on him really, does it? By the looks of it. Alright, there's a Molotov. Right, the Molotov worked. Although he still caught us there. Trying to get a hit in. He stunned himself there though. Oh. Trying to be too greedy over my attacks. And obviously got caught. I need help. Badly. Go around the corner and try and heal. And again, if he's not going to come and push the fight, then gives us a chance to heal. Molotovs did seem to have an effect. Oh. Got to time the attacks better than what I just did there. More infected coming as well to join in the fight. I'm not overly worried about the other infected joining in, but I do try and take them out just so they're not annoying us while trying to deal with the big guy. Oh, where is he? One more fire. I think he just killed someone else, to be fair, as a rogue. Them rogues are counting as us killing them. A good couple of hits. I've only just noticed he's actually got a health bar on the screen. I didn't notice that till just now. He's down. Though it's not over yet. Any more? I think we actually did quite well, to be fair there. Job done. That actually went really well. It could have gone really badly. Yes, we had to heal at one point of it, but even so, Molotovs are always the answer. Can't beat a good Molotov cocktail, can you? Right, more mutation samples as well. As I say, I think we've got a week to do those. Unfortunately, we're not live again until Thursday morning after today. The minute I'm taking Wednesdays off because I can't cope with the pain currently. Hopefully that will change shortly when the morphine finally kicks in properly, so we won't have to take that day off every week. But right, that's job done there. Let's just pick anything up that's around us that we can. All adds up. It's over here. Double mace. We'll end up breaking that down, to be fair. Something in there, I think. Right. Mission-wise, we're still going in. Obviously, we're looking for the missing squad, and here they are.
Good job, man.
We took down the Wreckingball.
You're a goddamn superhero.
Carving out. Juice.
That beast had us trapped here. Wouldn't go away.
We've still got 10 minutes left, so there's still time to do a little bit more before we finish for the morning.
Pretty bad. We barely escaped and huddled up here. Finally went quiet not long ago. We thought that thing had wandered off.
I definitely didn't wander off.
Next thing we hear is you banging on our barricade, and then it all started again.
Well, one-man wrecking crew.
You guys seen him?
Up top.
Well, we're going to see Demulin.
Let's get you to a doctor.
Save the squad.
Get ready.
Anything in it to pick up? No. Not I can see. Always worth checking if there's anything to pick up. Normally collectibles, tapes. We found those in a few locations where there's people. Right, we're heading upstairs to go and see Demulin. That's as far as we can go, yeah.
You're Demulin, right? I'm Aiden.
Not bad, not bad. Aiden, nice to meet you. Your skills are exceptional, and you don't look like a peacekeeper to me. So who are you?
We're a pilgrim. Well, we might as well explain who we are.
I'm a pilgrim.
I want him to trust
us.
A pilgrim? Did you travel far to reach the city?
Quite
Yeah, quite a way.
Yes. Why?
Have you been to Marseille by any chance?
That's in
I'm
France.
sorry, never heard of the place.
My hometown. I wonder what's become of it.
And what was Marseille like?
Always ask the white question
My
before the
father
yellow.
was a shopkeeper.
The more information we
He
have, I
sold
always find the
paints.
better.
Artists from all over the world would come especially for this one shade of Thénard's bleu. It was a famous shop, and my dearest memory is of how it smelt. Here, the only scent is of damp rags, or sweat, or rotting flesh, and the colors, there are only two, day or night. But hey, you didn't come to listen to my memories.
We asked the question, though.
Juan told me to check up on you and the lamps.
Ah, the lamps. Piece of cake, he says. Huh, no such luck. We found a few, but it wasn't what you would call a bountiful harvest. And it came at great cost. The corporal killed by the beast outside has a brother in the unit. He will be devastated. He is at present with a squad down south on the lower dam promenade.
You want to tell me we've got to go and do that as well next?
That doesn't sound good.
We need to find him. The boy's mother lost her husband in a dark zone just last week.
Wow.
Now, his son.
That family's
If her other
not
son
having
were
a
to
good time
perish,
at the minute.
It would be too much for any mother to bear.
I'll try to find him.
Okay. The boy's name is Sebastian.
So the main story mission, I think, is to go and find the boy then, and his squad. There's going to be a lot of renegades there by the sounds of it as well. Anything up in here to pick up? Like I say, sometimes when you've gone to these areas to speak to someone, there's a tape or a collectible to pick up, but here, there isn't anything by the looks of it. Right, so that's that done. As I say, we've got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to try and do the water tower before we finish. So, main story-wise, we need to head south to Renegade area. I've just realised as well, it doesn't really tell you when it happens. We've ranked up to rank 4. But for some reason, it doesn't ever tell you that's happened. But yeah, we'll have to head south. So my plan is, this morning we'll finish off the water tower. There is a quest to do as well while we're there. Then Thursday morning stream, we'll head south and try and do that. We can hand the books in at some point. But yeah, we've got about 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get this water tower done before we finish for the morning. Let me just mark it up. As I say, there is a quest there as well. Whether we'll get both done, I'm not too sure. But I think we had a decent fight actually with the big guy. I think we did pretty well against it. How did I miss that jump? I haven't entered the dark zone, we're all good. Okay. Try a different way. I can't get that to work the way I want it to. That's what I was trying to do and struggling for some reason. Okay, water tower is over there. I think there's renegades below us, I can hear them. There's the water tower. I don't know what we've got to do in the water tower actually to activate it. To be fair, that's something I don't think we've done yet. But we've done it in the old Villador. I don't think we've done it in this area though.
Hey, how you doing there?
Oh, great. Supply are quite a helpless bunch, it seems.
What did you expect?
Hold on while they talk.
There were ordinary people before the fall. Craftsmen, teachers, gardeners, not fighters.
Okay. This is a bit full of infected, isn't it? I don't think we're finding the boy. Come on, I'm going to fight them all now. I don't see the point of using blunt weapons. I think slashing weapons are so much better. Especially when there's body parts you can take off. That is my criticism so far of the game though in terms of weaponry There is so much choice, which is good, but once you find a weapon that works for you, you don't use anything else. And one-handed slashing weapons, for me, is the ultimate weapon. It seems to do everything I need it to do. Blunt weapons, I just don't see the point. They don't give me anything that a slashing weapon doesn't do, so I can't see the point in never changing weapons. Which kind of makes the amount of weapons you can use pointless on that attack. Just trying to heal. Leave me alone for me so I can heal, please. So yeah, I just think the choice of weapons is brilliant, but once you've got something that works for you, it kind of becomes a bit pointless using anything else. And it's a shame. We're using different types of one-handed slashing weapons, to be fair, because we are changing when we get something better. Hard lockpick. But at the same time, we're not really changing because it's still the same type. Ever so close. I don't know if that's too much. No, that's good. Right, what do we got? New trousers. Right, the mission is actually to find what happened to the boy. I can't find anything, can't see anything popping up. Obviously, we need to activate the water tower. Is what we're trying to do. Let's see if there's anything in here. You would think a hard one would give us something really good, but actually, some of the time they're just rubbish in terms of what they give you. Mainly because I want a better weapon than we're currently using. Because ours, compared to what we can buy in the shops, is quite low damage. So we kind of need something that's slightly better. Come on, there we go. No weapons though. Right, can we see anything that tells us what happened to the boy? Not really. And I don't know how we activate the water tower either. One is up. I think we just need to head up, don't we? There we go. I'm going to run out of stamina in a minute. Where do we go from here? I'm going to go round, I think. Don't run out of stamina yet. Really though. I think I'm going to fall. My stamina's low. Come on. Oh, we made it. Well, we can now drop the ladder down, so we don't need to do that again. But yeah, in terms of the mission here, I don't know what we're actually looking for the boy. Another chest in here. We are going to overrun the stream by about 5-10 minutes, just while we finish off this water tower. And the water tower should give us an autosave as well, which is what we need. So we'll overrun a couple of minutes, I think. Depending on what we actually need to do, I think we just need to switch something on. Still no weapon though, unfortunately. Anything else? No. Okay. I'm guessing we're heading up still. That's not climbable. Ah, okay. Let's see. So from here, we need to jump to there. I missed the jump. Oh, we can wall run, to be fair. I think that's what you're meant to do there. Or maybe not, actually. I don't know if we can make the straight jump or we are meant to wall run, I'm not sure. Right, climb up there. Yeah, I think we're meant to make it to that bit there. There we go. Swing across the ladder, and then up there. Right, another chest. How many chests are in here? Another hard lockpick. I wonder which one's going to actually give us a decent weapon. Doesn't have to be that good, just seems to be a couple of points damage more than we're using. But no weapon though. Right, we're climbing up there to then get to the rope, I think. Although, do I need to, can I just make that jump? I can double jump, but I haven't really used it. Nearly. Okay, let's just climb. Be a bit easier than me trying to keep missing the jump. Okay, there's a rope there. Ah, we're swinging across, okay. And then we can drop the ladder down so we don't have to do that again now. Always handy when you can drop a ladder. Another lockpick. Still no weapon. We've got a sniper mask, so we'll have a look at all the stuff we've picked up shortly. Right, we still need to head up here. So, there's a rope there. I don't know where we're swinging to. Up there. There's another ladder to drop down. These water towers aren't simple, are they? They're definitely not quick. Right, we're heading outside. And I'm guessing we're swinging, but I don't know where we're swinging to. I've got a feeling we can't climb up there, can we? No. That is the only way to go, isn't it? I think we are swinging on the rope, but I don't know where we're going to head to, so we have to look around once we're on it and see. Oh, okay. So once on it, we're just swinging. There we go. We're up. So we've activated one of these before, but not in this area. It was in the old villa door. This is so loot will completely disappear. So this is why it's worth picking up the chests we have picked up. I don't think there's any other loot around that we've missed, apart from this one. I do like that, but it makes you want to look around in these places to get as much loot as possible. Same as the electrical stations as well. It's the same thing on the metros. That if you don't pick everything up, it will disappear once you activate it. Come on. It's nearly there. There we go. And still no weapon. I think we're fated not to get a weapon. It's trying to force me to buy one, I think, from the shop, the way it's going. Right, there's definitely nothing else here. We've cleared all the loot on the way up. Activate the water tower. We need to assign it to someone. So, originally, my thinking was the loot will give to the PK and the old Villador will give to the survivors. Since then, though, we've learned that peacekeepers, especially Aitor, burnt out a woman's eyes because she was trying to heal him and his squad, and according to her, they didn't do what she told them to do, so a few of them died. And then Aitor burnt out her eyes, but she was originally meant to be hanged, but Jack Matt stopped that happening. So the PK aren't as nice as you think. So do I give this to the survivors or stick to the PK? I kind of think I'm going to give the survivors something. I wasn't going to, but I think we're going to give it to survivors. I don't know if it really matters. I think we could potentially just do it evenly across the board. One to the PK, one to the survivors, and keep going that way. I don't know if that's a better way of doing it. I don't know if over the whole thing you can fill both lots up. Obviously it changes the shops and the people around you. Maybe, I don't know if the missions change. The side missions you can gain from places like this. But yeah, so I've gone back on my original plan, mainly because of what we learned about the PK today. I don't know if that's going to affect conversations we have, I'm not sure. But that is the water tower done. Water is now available in the muddy grounds. And we can activate windmills now. That will turn to the survivors. Safe zone unlocked as well. The UV spot. And our stash. That should in theory give us an autosave. I'm guessing. But before we finish, we have overrun slightly. So there is no live stream tomorrow morning. It's the day off I have because of the pain, until hopefully the morphine kicks in. And hopefully we can get rid of the day off. And we can start evening streams a bit more as well. We are back Thursday morning. We've still got the Lost Boy mission to do, which is below the water tower. And then we'll head south for the story there. That's the plan. In terms of weaponry and stuff we picked up a double mace. It's a blunt weapon. Better than the blunt we currently have. Durability is poor. To be fair, we don't use blunt weapons, so there's no real point changing, I don't think. We did pick up a load of new gear, so let's quickly have a look and see what's better. Same armor level, ranged weapons though, parkour XP, stamina cost for ranged weapon goes down. We'll change it. We are trying to use the bow a bit, so I like using bows, so let's change that. Same gear armor level. We'd actually want to change this one. The solid guards are tanks, so it's more for two-handed weapons, which I find really slow and pointless. So the other one gives us one-handed damage, so we'll change to that. I think there was another one there I didn't look at. Yeah, there is there. Ranger, but it's one level less, so we'll stay to what we've got. Trousers-wise, no gear armor score there, so we won't want to change. That one takes up to level 4. We'll lose stamina regeneration and one-handed weapon damage, but we'll gain parkour XP, damage resistance at night, damage resistance during the day, and 200 weapon damage. 200 weapon damage doesn't help, but for the increase there, I think it's worth changing. And the last one is this one. 2 armor score more. It's basically the same class, so one-handed weapons is all increased, so that's one we'll change. This does change what we look like, but I never really look at what we look like, to be fair. But our gear armor is now level 1. I don't even know if that's good, because there's really been no push to really learn more about gear armor score. So whether it's good or not, I don't know. We do need to start selling gear soon, because we're 86 of 144. I think there's like 16 lots of shoes. So yeah, that's something we need to change. We picked up UV bar throwable weapon. We haven't used it yet. Probably won't for a while, to be fair. We did pick up some new collectibles and bounties. So looking at the bounties as well before we finish. Some of these we're going to lose after today. Some have got a week still to go. So this one here finishes today, so we're not going to complete that one. That's a week meters travel during a level 4 chase. That's got 7 days still, meters travel by paraglider. So we've got plenty of time to do some of these. The ones that are only 1 day ones are 1 day ones. There's nothing we can do. I don't really want to focus just on bounties. I want us to try and do them naturally as part of us just completing the game and doing everything we possibly can. I will still logging in on. I will still keep going to their online bit to do the pilgrim bounties and to try and increase that score a little bit. We may get something decent out of it. The Huntress, we've got obviously the top ones we're going to lose. We haven't seen a hag yet. I'm hoping at some point this week we will. And then we can complete them ones. And the Night Runners, again, we're going to lose those. We just haven't done any of those naturally. They're more nighttime stuff. Mutation samples is the one we probably will manage, I would guess, this week. I don't know why it takes us further to that side, to be fair. But yeah, that is it. I'm hoping, really hoping, that after going through the gear and stuff, it's given us an autosave. If not, we should have got one at least for the water tower. I'd be surprised if we didn't, I think. But unfortunately, that is us for this morning. We are out of time. We extended by about 10 minutes just to finish off the water tower. So far, so good though. Still enjoying the game. It's been really good. We've done quite a lot of side missions today. Main story as well. And we've learned a bit more about the PK and actually how nasty they are. Instead of being the true peacekeepers they're meant to be. And we've befriended a couple of people. Not a massive fan of Juan, but we don't have much choice but to try and work with him a little bit. But that is it. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation. As I say, we are back live with Dying Light 2 again on Thursday morning, 8:30 AM GMT till midday. And there is daily content on the channel. Today we carry on with Far Cry, and tomorrow is Biomutant as well. So keep a lookout for those. And the big thing to keep an eye out, Sunday evening will be the channel update. We'll talk about what's happened this month, plus what's coming up in October. And we've got some big things game-wise in October to be doing. So there'll be lots more coming from the channel. So thank you all very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you on Thursday morning. Thank you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.